And we are live on Rangers.net here at Crosby Ironton High School in the Galovich Gymnasium. I'm Clay Twigg, joined by Mike Gindorf, helping me with the call tonight.
How you doing, Clay?
Good, Mike. How about yourself?
Really well.
So I got to ask a question. Usually your son has always followed in your footsteps, doing football, college, even professional. Are you following in his footsteps now?
I would say a little bit. we always teased him that he had a face for radio, and I think he got it from his dad, so this will be perfect.
Well, we are here tonight in the Galovich Gymnasium renewing the Aitkin Gobbler Crosby Ironton Ranger rivalry with kind of a new twist. We have two brand new head coaches for both programs. The Rangers, obviously, John Hogue, the Aitkin Gobblers, Landon Jansen. So this is going to be a different Gobblers Rangers kind of tonight, Mike. What do you think?
Well, considering Coach Galovich has been there since 1986.
Was that your junior year?
That was my junior year in high school. I think we're going to see a much different style from the Rangers as the John Hogue era begins.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what Coach Hogue brings as his own twist. Obviously, he played for Coach Galovich, coached under Coach Galovich for a long time as well. So I think we're going to see some familiar things, but I also think we're going to see a lot of the same.
Yeah, I agree. I'm hoping that he sticks with the, Coach Galovich was always big on the fundamentals. And I'm hoping that, the Coach Hogue's team shows those same characteristics.
And I think we'll see that, but maybe just a little bit different of a flair.
Yeah, I agree. Probably, from what I've heard so far, kind of looking to have a little bit more open offense than Coach Galovich would have run. Kind of get out and run, maybe a little more press, full court action, those kinds of things. It's going to be interesting. We're going to deal with some problems tonight in Aitkin's size.
Yeah, they got some big size. Isaac Osmus in the middle, but they have some other kids too.
They're an athletic team. They got a good group of athletes coming through right now. It'll be interesting to see how we respond to this.
Yeah, so just kind of going back a year and looking at last year's, the Rangers finished with an 11-16 record. The Gobblers were 10-17, so kind of very similar seasons for both teams. Split the season series 1-1.
Yep.
We won on our home court, and Aitkin won on their court. So I don't know if we're going to expect more of the same, but I definitely think we're going to see some differences between the two teams. Aitkin's bringing back a lot of kids.
Yeah, they have a good returning core.
Yeah, and we lost Kyle Spencer and a few others, but I think we're going to see a lot of similar faces on the court for both teams.
Yeah, this is going to come down tonight to some of the players like Ethan Millsap, Jack Kovatovich, some of those guys kind of stepping up and doing something. Lou Meyer expanding his role. Some younger kids, we may see Wyatt Stanton, Caden Lubke, some of those guys really step into some major roles today.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what difference we're going to see here. It's a good crowd right now. As you can hear, the band is playing, so it's loud in here right now. But I was fortunate and able to talk with Coach Hogue before the game, kind of getting his vibes and what the seasons look like so far in terms of the scrimmage they went to and a few other things. So let's go ahead and listen to what Coach John Hogue had to say. Joined by head boys basketball coach John Hogue as we get ready for our first game of the season. Coach, came up quick.
I came up real quick, Clay. I am not going to lie. It was really fast. Kids have been doing really hard work in practice. Everyone's been showing up. I can't ask more for the kids. But yeah, this came quick.
I know. I mean, the first 2 weeks of the season, and Coach Vukolich and I talked about this exact same thing, are just practices. It seems like you're in there forever, and then the next thing you know, games, you're like, wait, what? I thought we had more time.
Yeah, that's it. It seems that way. Honestly, Coach Galovich has called me multiple times too.
Yeah.
So it's been really nice to be able to kind of bounce things off Coach and ask him, hey, what's normal, what's not normal. And he's been really nice. It's been really great to have Coach be able to have in my back pocket to be able to just make sure we're on the same page and that we're doing everything that's normal.
So what can we? You had a scrimmage, I said, about a week and a half ago. Where were we? We were at Sauk Center, right?
We were at Sauk Center.
Yeah, how did the kids play? What'd you see? You can't take a lot from a scrimmage, but what were your thoughts?
One thing I took from the scrimmage is effort-wise. I mean, I got to give these kids a lot of credit. They're buying in 100%. No give up. Whether they were winning, losing, it didn't matter. It was just move on to the next play.
And that's all you can ask. You just got to remember what went wrong, if anything did, and then move on to the next one. So that's great to hear. So, well, here it is, start of the season. Nothing like opening with your biggest rival, the Aitkin Gobblers.
Yeah, literally.
And, last year we split with Aitkin 1-1,
Yes.
beat him here on our floor, lost to him over there. What do you expect to see from the Gobblers tonight?
You know, I expect Isaac Osmus.
Yeah, kid's a player.
He's an amazing player.
What is he, 3 points away from 1,000
Yeah, he's
tonight?
3 points away from 1,000. So
big milestone.
Huge milestone for him. So, you know, for us, we just want to give him a lot of credit first and foremost. I mean, to get to that point,
Correct.
He's absolutely amazing. He's a great kid, great family. So we just want to, you know, congratulate him if that happens tonight, which we think it would, because he needs only 3 points.
Well,
you know, but you know, we're expecting a lot of Isaac. We're expecting them to run their offense through Isaac. You know, we're expecting them in every asset, whether it's defense or offense, to be completely around Isaac.
Yeah. So, without giving away any trade secrets, what can we see differently, maybe out of the Rangers that we haven't seen?
What I'll say is everyone needs to come out to a game first and foremost. We'd love to see you here. Our pace is going to be different.
Yeah.
We are going to play at a faster pace.
You might have heard just about a minute ago as we were talking some loud cheering. I think the energy could feel a lot different on the bench too.
Yeah, so that was actually just something I was talking right before you grabbed me. Was just to remind our guys on the bench to be very vocal and loud. We want to be supportive the whole game.
It's a long season.
Yes.
Got to keep grounded, but it's nothing like starting with the Gobblers, right?
Well, you know.
How many times did you play them?
A lot. We played them a lot, you know. Played them in basketball and baseball and every sport. And so I was actually just talking to Jansen before this. He didn't realize that his grandpa and my dad were like best friends growing up. So
it's a small world.
Yeah. So then I talked to his dad, Jeremy, just a little bit ago. So I mean, I got to give that guy so much credit for Aitkin baseball. I mean,
correct. What he's done with that program.
Done an amazing job with that program. So yeah, we actually just talked before. It's amazing how, you know, small world. Our parents were literally right across the street from each other, and here we are, how many years later, and it's a Jansen and a Hogue on the sidelines. So
both coaching in their first
game
as a head coach.
Yes,
that's pretty cool. And it's pretty special actually for not only you and him, but the families as well too.
Yeah, I seen them. Like I said, I saw the Jansens when they came in. They instantly kind of came up to me, and
that's so
there's a connection there, obviously.
Yeah.
So you know, obviously tonight it's. You know, we're going to be cheering, obviously, go see I go. But, you know, after this game, of course, we're going to be cheering for the Jansens and Aitkin, and hopefully they have a good season.
Yeah, and we'll see them later. But, well, first one, the Galovich gym's going to be rocking like tonight like it always is. We know that. We're excited to be back on the court.
I'm more than excited. I can't express how excited I am. I'm just ready to go play. Honestly, I'm excited to hear the fans. Really excited to hear that Go See I Go chant, because there's not a better chant in the state of Minnesota.
It's been annoying people for 100 years.
Let's keep it going for another 100.
Well, good luck tonight, Coach. We're excited to see the team. That was Coach Jung Ho that I was able to talk to before the game. You can hear the excitement in his voice, but it's always fun to catch base with a coach before the beginning of the new year.
Oh yeah, I'm sure like any head coach, you know, he's going through everything in his head right now. His checklist about, you know, everything from the basics of equipment to, you know, his game day procedures. He's going to be ironing all those out as, you know, as season goes on. You know, like your home routine, your road routine, all those kinds of things. He'll need to be figuring out. It was nice in the interview to hear about how he was able to talk with Coach Galovich, and hopefully he got a lot of good pointers. Galovich had his routine down pretty good, and there's a reason he was a Hall of Fame coach, is because he knew what he was doing in all those situations.
Yeah, and that's I was very happy to hear that as well. And John's kind of told me that throughout this whole process, how nice Coach Galovich has been and how like open he has been to, hey, give me a call. He actually has a phone now that you can text him.
Oh my gosh!
I know.
The apocalypse is upon us.
So it's good that he has been very open and willing and excited about this as well too. And I had a chance to talk with Coach Galovich about a month ago. He came up to the girls volleyball playoffs with us, and he was just expressing his gratitude. You know, hey, I'd love to help out if needed. Please tell John I can answer any questions. And he's already done that. He's given him a bunch of things, and I think Coach Galovich bleeds maroon, and we know that.
Oh, for sure he does. Yeah,
and
absolutely.
He may help out at another school here or there, but this is still home to him.
Yeah, we didn't name the gym after him for nothing. So.
Yeah, exactly. And I
mean,
know,
on a follow-up to that, you know, you look at, you know, John was a coach with Galovich for many years. And, to see, not only get the tips as a head coach, but now to see also how Galley prepared for opponents and the amount of work and time that went into scouting and film and your game plans and all those kinds of things will be things that are going to pay dividends down the road for Coach Gall or for Coach Hogue.
It is, because we know the fable on the road. Tezzy and Galley went on the road probably 4 days a week after practices. They were like, all right, we got to end practice. We got to get to a game in, Masabi East or whatever they would go to.
Yeah. There were a lot of nights where I'd come in after doing something, and those two would have the lights in my room dimmed, watching film on using my computer. I had to ask the tech department for a second computer so I could get my work done so those two could watch film. The number of text messages and phone calls I got asking when my login changed or something like that, and it got so bad at one point that Neil started changing my login for me.
Those two.
I know.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They help set the standard a little bit. I think Coach Hogue understands that and knows that, and he's going to honor that to the best of his ability.
Oh, absolutely.
The other thing that we could not do this if we didn't have our sponsors. So I'm going to give a little bit of a sponsor ad read here, and we're going to kind of see what they have to say, all the sponsors. We really thank all of our sponsors of RangersLive.net. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. And it's just, we're trying to give all the sports and all the activities, every possibility you've been able to hear and be involved in. This has been great so far. So here are our sponsors of RangersLive.net.
Thank you to the following sponsors of Rangers Live: Always Painting, Otto Smith Service Group, Crosby Ironton Sports Boosters, CI Transportation, Canna Wine Bar, the City of Crosby, Coach's Bar and Restaurant, Crosby Ironton Courier, Cuyuna Country Auto Center, Cuyuna Lakes Part City, Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, The Deer Stand, Deerwood Bank, Deerwood Technologies, Seth Jackson of Edward Jones Crosby, French's Automotive, High Wheel Confectionery, Hope Tech Unlimited, Hydraulic Carpet, Godfried Plumbing and Heating, Iron Range Eatery, KK Advertising, Coop Funeral Home. Thank you to the following sponsors of Rangers Live: Lutheran Social Service of Minnesota, Mid-Minnesota Federal Credit Union of Crosby, Mike Melanich of Coldwell Banker, Minnesota Teas, Mission Beach Resort, North Central Transfer, Range Disposal Services, Tom Cruziter and Tyler Hendrickson of Real Estate Pros and Coldwell Banker, Remax Advantage Plus, a Peitig Properties Group, R&R Landscaping and Construction in Aitkin, the Spalding House, Steve's Residential Drafting, T&J Services, Taconite Canteen and Event Center, Tremolo Communications, Unity Bank of Crosby, Zopic, the new age of concrete removal. Thank you to the following families for their donations to Rangers Live: the Barrett family, Kathy and Marty Searstead; the Zender family, Becky, John, Marley, and Connor, because our students are worth the investment. If your family wants to make a contribution donation to Rangers Live, please contact Clay Twigg, the activities director in the activities office at Crosby Ironton High School. Thank you, and go CI Go.
We are back, and once again, thanks to all of our sponsors of RangersLive.net. We'll be running through some ads and things throughout the night as well, too, but without their support, we wouldn't be able to do this little venture that Mr. Tom Martin came to me at, and with the crazy idea, and it's been really fun so far, and we're getting people like myself and Mr. Gindorf sitting next to me to actually put the headsets on and give back to the kids a little bit.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity, a great way to show community support. If you're a sponsor and would like to donate or sponsor a game, please get a hold of Clay Twigg.
Yeah, it's we're still growing. We're still hoping to be able the possibility of having both games go at the same time. Like tonight, the girls are playing in Aitkin. I'll be able to get you some updates through on that during the night, though, as well. So, but yeah, we're having a lot of fun here. About 5 minutes before basketball starts. So, Mike, I'm going to let you riff for a second. I got a question. It looks like.
Sounds good. Upcoming this week, we have for boys basketball, we're Thursday at Pequot Lakes, Friday night at Mora. Girls basketball tonight, like Clay said, is at Aitkin. Thursday, the girls are at Mora, and Friday they are at Pequot Lakes. Boys Northern Lakes hockey, they're 1-2-1 on the season. Thursday they're at Superior. Saturday they're home versus Alexandria at noon at the Hallett Community Center. Girls hockey, they are 2-4-1. Tonight they're at Detroit Lakes. Saturday at Fergus Falls. Wrestling this Saturday, a tournament in Rush City. And our dance team has the kick conference Thursday at Wadena Deer Creek and Saturday are at Ricori.
Yeah, and the girls dance are the two-time defending champions in the Heart of Lakes Conference.
Yep.
Our dance team competes in the Heart of Lakes Conference because the Great River Conference, which we are in for the majority of our sports, doesn't have enough teams to field a dance conference, so we were in the Heart of Lakes, which has got some really solid schools. And Coach Norwood's squad is the two-time defending champion back-to-back years, so looking for a third year, hopefully, for them.
Yeah, I know that I see those girls twice a week in the weight room, and they are working their tails off, so hopefully they have a good season, can avoid injury, and do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, they load up early in the season with a lot of events and competitions, and then she backs off a little bit once we hit the new year, and as the section meet starts to approach, and they'll be looking to make another state tournament where they finished 4th and just 3 points out of a 3rd place in the kick competition last year. So, but yeah, everybody's off to a start. Wrestling's open up, as you said, really soon. The girls are over in Aitkin tonight and have played one game early in the season already where they took a defeat, but it's early in the year, so we're looking forward to all of that.
Clay, what do you think the keys for tonight's game are?
I think for the Rangers, it's going to be the defensive intensity. I think they really need to keep defending the ball, and we saw that in the JV game a little bit, Mike, where they were playing good defense, but they weren't letting the ball getting over the head. They can't let that happen. They let easy layups and those sorts of things happen. But to me, it's defense. What are your thoughts?
I agree. They're going to have to play defense. They're going to need to rebound well. They're going to need to minimize their turnovers. If the Rangers can find some way to control the pace of the game a little bit, play at their pace instead of Aitkin's, I think our speed may be a tremendous benefit for this evening.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. We know Coach Hogue talked about pace. He wants to bring the ball and push the ball up the court. And if the ball goes through the net for the Gobblers, they're grabbing and going. They're not going to dwell on it and worry about what happened. You just move on and you get the ball up the court and get into your offense quickly before the Gobblers can get set, because our speed is really good. We saw that in the football field for you guys. We're as fast as anybody, if not faster, and I think we're going to see that on the basketball court tonight as well.
I agree. One of the most telling statistics in sports is turnovers, and the girls found out down at Minnetonka that you can't turn the ball over a bunch of times. I think Pete said they had 29 turnovers.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know it was that high.
If we can minimize turnovers tonight, I think we're going to be in good shape.
I do too.
Well.
Yep. If you get some wide open shots, you got to knock those down. But I also said, you said a key, I think, rebounding the basketball. I think we were talking about that before we went on air, how it's kind of almost a lost art. And I think if we can rebound the ball to an even or even a little better, we're going to be in a good spot tonight.
Yeah, Coach Galvich and I had a lot of conversations over the years about two things. One was rebounding, and the other one was the lost art of the elbow jumper. Taking the open shot.
Yep.
Looking to score when you catch the ball, being fundamentally sound on both ends of the floor, keeping track of, where the Aitkin players are, keeping the ball, just keeping your body on defense between you and the basket.
Yep.
Those are the basics.
And with any new coach taking over with the new kids, you'll see some new faces and new numbers out on the court. It's going to be quick memories. If you watch Ted Lasso, the goldfish, why do we want to be a goldfish? Because you just quit, you move on. It's got the shortest memory, and that's so important, I think, tonight for these new kids that are going to be seeing varsity minutes, is you want to move past that so fast.
Right, and the mistakes, you can't dwell on them here. You need to have learn from them, move on. What's next?
And the Rangers are actually going to be up against it. They already made a mistake in the warm-ups. Some of their kids were dunking, so we are going to start the game with 2 technical free throws for the Gobblers.
That is not the way you want to start the season, Clay.
No, I can tell you Coach Hogue will not be happy about that. And, before the refs come out, you can definitely do those things and you can get that stuff, but that's just stuff you don't want to be doing.
Yeah.
So the pre-game clock has gone. Tom Martin is announcing right now. We're going to have some basketball here shortly, folks. We're excited about what another basketball season brings. It's a good-sized crowd here tonight in the Galovich Gymnasium. The pep band, as you could hear us talking over earlier. And it's going to be an exciting night of basketball. So what do you think the first 5 minutes are going to look like?
honestly, I think it's going to be chaos. I think this is the first.
I do too.
First game for both teams. There's going to be some rust, some nerves, those kinds of things that are normal jittery things. I think the team that calms down first and survives that emotional wave will be setting the tone early.
I do agree with you there. I think it's just going to be matter of fact, being that you stay within yourself. Don't try to do something you can't do. Play within yourself and know your limitations, and then just play good, hard defense. And I think this will be a good game.
Fundamentally sound.
Going through the officials here, and we'll have the national anthem here shortly, and then we'll get ready for some basketball, folks. In the meantime, I think we'll run through some of our ads once again, as because it's hard to hear the national anthem in here. It can hear a little muffled. So as we're getting ready for the national anthem, I will run through some ads, folks.
Thank you to the following sponsors of Rangers Live: Always Painting, Otto Smith Service Group, Crosby Ironton Sports Boosters, CI Transportation, Canna Wine Bar, the City of Crosby, Coach's Bar and Restaurant, Crosby Ironton Courier, Cuyuna Country Auto Center, Cuyuna Lakes Part City, Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, The Deer Stand, Deerwood Bank, Deerwood Technologies, Seth Jackson of Edward Jones Crosby, French's Automotive, High Wheel Confectionery, Hope Tech Unlimited, Hydraulic Carpet, Godfried Plumbing and Heating, Iron Range Eatery, KK Advertising, Coop Funeral Home. Thank you to the following sponsors of Rangers Live: Lutheran Social Service of Minnesota, Mid-Minnesota Federal Credit Union of Crosby, Mike Melanich of Coldwell Banker, Minnesota Teas, Mission Beach Resort, North Central Transfer, Range Disposal Services, Tom Kruziter and Tyler Hendrickson of Real Estate Pros and Coldwell Banker, Remax Advantage Plus, a Peitig Properties Group, R&R Landscaping and Construction in Aitkin, the Spalding House, Steve's Residential Drafting, T&J Services, Taconite Canteen and Event Center, Tremolo Communications, Unity Bank of Crosby, Zopik, the new age of concrete removal.
We are back, folks. We are ready for basketball. We are getting ready to start here. Tom Martin, our in-house PA announcer, who you usually hear up here, is taking care of those. But we are going through the Aitkin starters. First one is number 1, senior Isaiah Baker. That kid can fly, I'll tell you that. Starter number 3, senior Caleb Smith. Number 10, Andy Hansen. He is a junior. Number 12, Noah Moss, another junior. And then rounding out the starters for the Aitkin Gobblers, number 45, Isaac Osmus, the 997 point scorer, so we could see some history. Head coach, first-year head coach for the Gobblers is Landon Jansen, assisted by Ben Schwartz and Blaze Sanford. Getting ready for the Ranger starters here. Looks like Tom and Perry are having some technical difficulties down there.
Yeah.
Are we surprised by that?
No, not one bit.
Starting for the Rangers, number 10, senior Jack Kavatovich. He's our captain this year for the Rangers. Number 24, Wyatt Stanton. He is a sophomore, but I tell you what, Mike, I've seen that kid make a big step this year.
Yeah, he's really advanced athletically.
Hitting the gym all summer long, doing a lot of work. So next up is number 30, Louis Meyer, a junior. Once again, just seen Louis do a lot of fun things this year as well, but looks like Ethan ran out before Louis.
A little bit of the pregame jitters there.
Yeah, that's all right. Number 32, Ethan Millsop. That's all right. We're getting it done. Hey, it's first game jitters, like you said, and then number 40, Andy Taylor, senior. So we're getting ready for basketball. Head coach John Hogue. He is first-year head coach for the Rangers, assisted by Darshawn Woodson, Tyler Hendrickson, Mark Hogue, and Dakar Belfield. Well, folks, I'm going to turn it over to Mike Gindorf, and he's going to handle the play-by-play tonight, and I will be his color man. I get to be Mike Jim Peterson to your Michael Grady.
Just like Major League, right?
Just a bit outside.
Bob Uecker standing here.
It's loud in here tonight.
It is.
This is fun.
This is good to see. Yeah.
Both programs out supporting their teams. A lot of new faces also out there, and it's just fun to see the crowd turn out, as I'm sure it is over in Aitkin, even for the girls' game too.
Yeah. Looks like we have a technical foul to start the game for the Dunks, as Clay mentioned earlier. Shooting the free throws will be number 12, Noah Moss. Takes the ball from the officials. He's a lefty. Swish. 1-0 Aitkin. And 2-0 Aitkin. Noah Moss making both of his free throws. Aitkin will now...
Yeah, there's no jump ball then.
No
and
jump
Aitkin
ball.
gets the ball, right?
Yep, Aitkin will get, so basically 2 free possessions to start the game.
Like you said, not the way you want to start.
Not the way you want to start the season.
But we'll see what happens.
We got to get after it here. All right, ball's inbounded to Moss. Bring it up. Ethan Millsap out on defense. Rangers look to be going man-to-man. Jack Kavatovich tip ball.
Looks like Moss might even maybe shuffled his feet out there at midcourt, but no call there on the Rangers. Ethan Millsap playing the 3 tonight.
Yeah, Caleb Smith, inbounds to Isaiah Baker. Dribble drive. Stanton stayed in front of him. Perfect. Kick to the wing, down inside to Osmus. Double came quick. Deep 3 by Caleb Smith. 5-0 Aitkin with 17:39 to go in the first half. Andy Taylor with the 3 on a quick release, and we're 5-3 Aitkin.
Nice. There's the pace we talked about, Mike. The Rangers took the ball out of the net and just got up the court quick.
Nice hands by Kavatovich to pick the ball as they brought it up the floor. Quick dump over to Millsap from Kavatovich, and we're tied at 5.
Nice job by the Rangers getting that ball and just looking up court, looking for the easy layup, and nice selfish play by Jack Kavatovich.
Yep, another deep 3. No good. Osmus with the rebound. Easy put. Oh, he missed it. Easy put back on the second attempt.
Now he's at 9-9-9 for career points.
Kavatovich, deep 3 coming back the other way. Osmus with the and he gets it away from him. Little bunny inside, and we're tied at 7.
What a great job by Andy Taylor. He just took that ball right from Osmus.
That's what they need to do all night, is stay after that kid. You cannot be intimidated by the size. You gotta body him and play physical with him.
Yep, you talked about that when you played. You always had, because you were one of the smaller guys.
Yeah, you just have to be physical. Forced Osmus under the basket. Gave him a bad shot. Lou Meyer brought it up, turned it over. Not the guy we want bringing the ball up the floor.
No, the guy, and he tried to pass over Isaiah Baker, and that's just not going to work. Isaiah can jump out of the gym. He's just so athletic. So we are seeing a fast pace, Mike.
Fast pace.
Both sides of the ball are just running up the court.
Yep. Ball off Osmus, out of bounds Rangers. They in-ball Taylor to Jack Kavatovich as he's bringing it up. Holds up a signal. Looks at the deep 3, kicks it to the wing to Millsap. Cross court to Stanton. Another 3 ball.
Oh, just
no
off.
Good. Osmus out-muscles Andy.
Andy's just staying right with him. I kind of like that.
Yep. Ooh, we're in a bad spot right there.
Yep.
Osmus had the inside position, but Andy bodied him up when it went off the short part of the rim, came down off Osmus's foot and out of bounds.
I mean, the one thing we're definitely seeing is, and Coach Hogue talked about it, the minute he gets the ball inside, the Rangers are collapsing on him.
Doubling him fast, bodying him up. That's what we need to do. Point to the pass to this. Ooh.
Louis had a nice look right at the free throw line, that elbow jumper.
Kavatovich out on him. Ball dumped inside. Here comes Lou on the double team. Kick back out to Moss. Looking to shoot. Kicks it over to Baker. Baker comes off a screen and roll. Back over to Caleb Smith. Go back inside to Osmus. He's just big and physical right there.
Yeah, you got to keep fighting him, and that's what the Rangers are doing.
Missed it off the glass in the physical. Kavatovich pushing the ball up the floor, goes to the rack, and Rangers take the lead 9-7.
Jack got that ball, and he sprinted up the court, and the Gobblers had no chance to even try to get in front of him.
Yeah.
Rangers up 9-7, just under 15 minutes to go.
There we go. Quick dump inside to Osmus. 1,001 points. The game's going to pause here for just a minute. Give a round of applause to Isaac Osmus for 1,000 points.
That's a heck of an accomplishment for that young man.
Ranger and Aitkin fans both giving him a round of applause. Great sign of sportsmanship, even in a deep rivalry.
Yeah, and you want to see those things. You'd like to think they would do the same thing on the other end, and I got to think that they would. So that's pretty impressive by Isaac Osmoff. I think I'm saying it right. I think I'm saying it wrong, but Osmus. There you go. Thank you. He's a heck of a basketball player, but getting a quick stoppage in time here. Currently, it's 9-9 with 14:49. I'm tired watching them run up and down the court, Mike.
There have been a lot of possessions. No fouls yet, few turnovers.
Yeah,
it's been pretty clean, pretty fast. I
do like what I'm seeing from the Rangers. They're grabbing and going. Yeah. There's no wait. They're just taking it to them right off the bat.
Yep. Lou Meyer inbounds to Kovacevic, pushes it up the floor here. Stanton and Millsap on the wings. Ball goes to Millsap, down to the short corner to Andy. He tries to go reverse layup, blocked and fouled by Osmus. To be shooting 2.
That's Osmus' first personal foul and first team foul on the Gobblers night. Matter of fact, that's the first foul in the game.
Yep. Andy first shot up and short.
Kind of rushed that, it looked like a little bit. Yep. Just needs to pause there. And
little nerves. First free throws of the year. Couple dribbles, ball goes up. Makes it.
Andy's had a nice start to the game.
Rangers, yep.
He's got 6 of the Rangers' 10 points, yeah.
Yep. Number 0 is checked in for Aitkin, Jack Jacobson. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Stays Aitkin ball.
Andy did a really nice job of kind of trying to deny that inbounds pass and then got his hand up to knock that ball out of bounds.
Yep. Number 23, Sanford's in the game. Inbounds the ball. High lob toss to Osmus, who then promptly turns it over. Nice double team by Meyer and Taylor right there. Rangers bring the ball back the other way. Meyer will be going to Kovacevic here at 14:31 to go in the first half. The Rangers are up 10-9.
I don't think the Gobblers were ready for this kind of defensive pressure right now.
No, I think they probably have faced so many years of matchup zone and point zone, they didn't really know what to do. But when the Rangers came out and played man-to-man.
Yeah, they just hadn't seen that.
Loose ball, Lou Meyer comes up with it. Possession. Foul by Jack Jacobson on Kovacevic as he's driving to the basket. They're going to give him 2 shots.
Oh, wow. Kind of almost a continuation, but that's Jack Jacobson's first foul, team second foul in the half so far for the Gobblers.
Rangers staying with their 5. Jack up and in. 11-9 Rangers.
Good start to the game, I think, for the Rangers. They kind of weathered that storm of giving up 2 free throws, right, to start the game.
Yeah. Kovacevic's second shot is up and good. Ethan Millsap applies pressure immediately. We go full court. Quick lob. Oh. Andy with the steal on the lob. Tries to dunk, little short, but makes a layup. Stays up on the press. Okay.
Nice job by kind of switching the press up there on the Rangers, just to give the Gobblers a little bit different look. They weren't ready for that.
They weren't ready for it. They got back on defense now. Jacobson on the wing. Over to Sanford. Back inside to Smith on the wing. Trying to do something on Jack. He got, got a little handsy there by Jack.
Jack was moving his feet really well, but he definitely got him to try to slow down. That's Jack's first personal foul, team first.
Number 12, Josh Bostrom checks into the game for Wyatt Stanton.
I got something going on in the, 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Yep, Bostrom is a 5'9" junior.
Oh, no, they're talking about it. I don't know what they're going to go to here.
Referee over to the scorers table. 13:20 to go in the first half. Rangers are up 14-9. Still talking about we should play the Jeopardy music. You get a thumbs up from the official.
Oh, I think they put 8 seconds back on the clock, and then also, that makes sense.
Lob to Osmus. Poor pass. Picked up by Bostrom. Bostrom goes to back to the point for Jack. Kicks it to the wing for Ethan. Jack looks to shoot. Back to the point. Back inside to Louis. Back to the corner. Andy with a deep ball, 3-ball.
It's Andy's second three-pointer of the night. He's coming out on fire right now. He's got 11 so far. The Rangers 17.
11 of the 17. Ball to Jacobson, inside to Osmus. He puts it on the floor, trying to make something happen. Ends up under the basket. Kicks it back out.
Number 11.
Number 11, Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd sinks the 3, 17-12 Rangers. Jack Kovacevic attacks immediately and is fouled by...
Look like number 0? No, is that Jack Jacobson?
Yep, look like 0, Jack Jacobson.
That's Jack's second personal foul, team third so far here in the half for the Gobblers.
Caden Lupke in for Ethan Millsap.
And Isaiah Baker's back in, is that what I heard?
Yep. Oh, it appears Lupke, you just ran by the scorer's table on the referee's signal.
Yep, correct. Got it. That could be another technical if they really wanted to.
Could also be on Steve Freeze.
No comment.
Kovacevic inbounds to Bostrom, who puts it right back. Ball's up off the rim.
But I like to see the Rangers tipping
Aitkin.
the ball, though.
Yeah.
They're not just giving up rebounds, they're actually getting in there.
Aitkin attacks off the wing. Rebound by Bostrom. Rangers are pushing it up a little bit, not too fast here. Bostrom's got the ball at the point, tries to go inside to Lupke. That was no good. Baker's on the run. We're not catching him. Left-handed layup. And it's 17-14 Aitkin with 12:15 to go in the first half.
Gobblers on a little 5-0 run right now here to get back in the game.
Kovacevic hits the brakes. Maybe dragged his foot a little bit, but we're all right. Ball kicks to Lou Meyer. Andy at the free throw line turns around, buries it.
That's that same shot you talked about, that elbow jumper almost,
Elbow jumper is
Mike.
deadly if you can make it.
If they're going to give you that shot, you have to pull the trigger.
Yep. It pulls the defense to you and opens up things inside.
Correct.
3-ball by Aitkin, rebound by Bostrom.
Good job not to give that ball up to Jack. Jack wasn't open.
Kicks it to Lou. Over to Kovacevic on the wing. He lines up 3, no good. Oh, it does bounce in. From where you're sitting, it looks like it was going off the front.
Tell you what, the Rangers aren't afraid to shoot the ball right now, Mike. They're just firing up.
22-14 Rangers, 11:24 to go in the first half.
Good defense by Bostrom.
Sanford attacking, nothing happening, cut off. He tried to kick it inside. We got a hand on it.
Yep.
I would call that a player control foul.
Correct.
At best. Bostrom just kind of lost his balance and kind of tumbled into a couple guys there. Referee calls it. Oh, they did call him off.
Yeah, that's Josh's first personal foul, second team foul in the half for the Rangers with just under 11 minutes here remaining.
Aitkin inbounding on the baseline. Millsap subs in for Andy Taylor. CI looks to be in almost like a 3-2.
Yeah, kind of.
Tried to lob inside to Osmus. They got it. They are bodying him hard.
Yep.
3 guys on him. And he drew the foul.
It's not going to be maybe on Caden, I think. No, that's Andy Taylor? Or Louis Meyer.
Louis Meyer, number 30.
Yeah, that's Lou's first personal third team foul here in the half so far.
10:50, go 4 in the first. Rangers are up 22-14. Osmus free throw, and it is good. 22-15.
Like we got number 12, Noah Moss checking back in for the Gobblers, and Wyatt Stanton checking back in for the Rangers.
Lou Meyer and Andy Taylor getting a breather. Rangers have a little smaller, faster lineup, it looks like.
Yep. It'll be interesting to see how the Gobblers do with Osmus, if he gets any rest or not, because I know Coach Hogue really wanted to get the pace going to tire the big guy out.
Osmus makes a second one, and the Rangers have already crossed half court and are attacking. Kovacevic with the ball at the point, over to the wing of Stanton. Hooks inside to Millsap. Nice little elbow jumper. No good. Ooh. Stanton picks it up on the wing. Back out to the point for Kovacevic. Over to the wing to Bostrom. Back to the free throw line for Millsap.
Nice move.
Ooh.
Nice shot by Wyatt Stanton.
Stanton hits a 3. 25-16.
I really like what Wyatt, Ethan did there. He caught the ball, wasn't there. He looked right to the outside, and Wyatt wasn't afraid to pull the trigger and drill that from, good distance behind the three-point line.
Yeah, the nice thing about that, too, is when he turned, Osmus had to go inside and defend.
Correct.
Or come to him to defend the ball, which then left everybody else open.
Yep, got a foul call there.
Yeah, they attacked. They got through to the baseline, dropped it back inside to Osmus, and we were in poor position.
Foul was that on Ethan?
Yes, on Ethan Millsap. 25-16 with 9:58 to go in the first half. Osmus back at the free throw line again. He has 6 points. Still has 6 points.
This is first free throw miss of the night. He's 2 of 3 right now.
Andy Taylor back in for Caden Lubke.
Girls game just started. I got a quick update. It's 2-0 Rangers.
Go Seattle. Osmus' second attempt. Another miss. Oh my gosh. Rebound Aitkin.
Can't give up those rebounds.
Can't do that.
Nope.
Misses a 3-ball from deep.
Rangers.
That was Baker. Kavadovic on the attack. Bad turnover right there. Tried to hit Andy on the block, and Osmus got back on defense and got those big arms in the way.
It was a nice job by Isaac to get back and cover that up because it was open initially, but Jack just waited a little bit too long for that.
Baker brings it up. Ball's to Hansen at the point. They're looking inside. Sloppy pass. Osmus has to just pick it up and kick it. Over to Moss for 3. Misses. Millsap rebound. Jack Kavadovic, they're pushing it up the floor. Stanton's in the corner already. I thought he might shoot that. Kavadovic from deep. No good. Millsap. Tip.
Nice tip.
2 points, Millsap.
Ethan did that a bunch of times last year, and we saw that out of the Rangers. Rangers playing some really good defense right now, Mike. I really like what we're seeing out there.
Yeah, great effort. They're attacking, being aggressive, taking the open shot, rebounding well, doing a great job handling Osmus. He only has 6 points. Rangers are up 27-16 with 9:08 to go in the first half. They've held Osmus to 6 points. Our leading scorer, I believe, is Andy Taylor.
Yeah, Andy right now has got 13 so far in the game. He's hit 2 threes. He's 1 of 2 from the line, and really good start. Positive what we're seeing.
Very positive, yeah. Look good. I like the pace that we're playing in. It's not out of control.
Correct. And they're taking the ball out of the net and getting up the court and getting into their offense before the Gobblers have a chance to really set up their defense.
Fundamentally, man-to-man, we're staying.
Yep.
We're staying with our guys. We're not losing contact with guys, and our help defense is doing a nice job on Osmus, controlling him inside. They've had a lot of balls that have been put inside, tipped.
Correct.
He gets the ball inside, and we collapse on him, and there's no place for him to go, and he's not doing a tremendous job right now kicking to his open shooters.
No, and you got to think that's going to be
he's a good player. That might start to happen here. They'll figure it out.
I would got to think Coach Jansen will see that, and he'll make that adjustment at halftime, if not during that timeout.
Aitkin inballs to Moss, to Baker. Okay. Drew Osmus way up high, pick and roll action.
Yeah, bad foul on Andy.
Andy mugged him and took his wallet.
Yeah, so that's Andy's first personal foul, team 5th foul. We have 5 guys with 1 foul, so that if there's a positive anything there, we have nobody with 2 so far right now.
Right. Lou Meyer checks in for Bostrom. 27-16 with 8:57 to go in the first half. Ball on the wing here to Moss. Tried to tip it inside to Osmus. Immediate double team. Kick inside to Hansen. Now they're swinging the ball well and getting the open shooter. The only thing is they didn't make it ball. It's loose. Kavadovic picks it up. Little behind the back. He's got numbers. Andy looking to make something happen. Deep 3. Osmus with the rebound.
Yeah, he could have swung that around, and Wyatt was sitting open on the corner in the slot. Yep.
Never fault him for being aggressive.
No, exactly.
Baseline by Moss.
Good defense by Ethan Millsap.
Not only does he get the block, but he got the rebound off of it. Kavadovic has got the ball to the corner to Stanton. 1 dribble, 3 ball. No good. Osmus with the rebound. Andy tried to get underneath it. Didn't work.
I do like that they're being physical, and Andy's going for the offensive rebounds. They're not just letting them turn and go.
Yeah. Moss with the ball. Dumps it inside to number 10, who's Andy Hansen. Kicks it back out to Baker. Over to Caleb Smith.
Got caught.
Backdoor cut. Lost track. Stanton lost track was man for a moment there.
Was that Andy Hansen with the basket, I believe?
27-18 with 7:45 to go. Jack Kavatovich answers immediately.
I didn't even get a chance to write down in the book. I just love this pace.
29-18 Rangers with 7:35 to go. Ball over to Baker. Air ball.
The one thing I'm loving about the pace that the Rangers are showing is it's not chaotic.
Yes.
It's within the game, and I think that is super important because you can't get out of that pace.
Right. The nice thing, like Rangers here are controlling the pace as Taylor inballs the ball to Kavatovich. He brings it up, kind of walk jog up, gets up here, immediately not guarded, deep three, rebounded by Osmus.
Those will fall,
Those will fall, yep.
And if that defender
Yep.
comes out, then you can
Coach
go by.
Coach Hogue imploring his team to get back.
You can't give up free, easy buckets.
Right. Anytime the ball's behind you, that's bad.
Yeah, correct.
Noah Moss with a couple steps.
Ooh, yep, they're going to
Dumped
call
it
it
off
travel.
to Osmus.
Yep.
Awkward move, travel. Turnover. Rangers still up by 11 with 7 minutes to go in the game.
Update in Aitkin. Girls up 10-1 with just under 15 minutes remaining. As I'm watching the game, Tori with the steal. She's going all the way up, passes it up to Riley Bartles for the basket. So we're getting you're getting play-by-play right now over in Aitkin as well.
Stoppage issue with the clock, it would appear, and now it's been rectified. Rangers inbound. Jack Kavatovich at the point. Louis Meyer at the free throw line, over to Ethan Millsap.
It's a good shot.
Shot from the wing, nice rebound by Andy. Attacked well, drew the foul from Osmus. That would be Osmus' second foul. Andy going back to the line.
Yeah, that's his second, team fourth, and that's big that he's got 2 fouls. You got to keep going at him now if he stays in the game. This will be Andy's 3rd and 4th free throw so far in the game, where he's 1 for 2 so far.
Shot is up and good. Rangers ahead 30-18, 6:34 to go. Couple low and high fives here, and Andy's ready for a second.
I do have our first critique from a certain wrestling coach. He says it's like listening to Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Rangers come out after the made free throw on the press.
Andy made the second one.
Yep, ball inside to Hansen. Osmus, the nice thing is he's caught standing outside on the wing. Ball kind of takes a weird drop right there, right into Hansen's hands. Puts it in for an easy bunny. Kavatovich has already got the ball and on the attack. Ball on the wing inside to Lou.
Oh, that's a nice move,
Up and
Louis.
under Euro.
But you know what?
Missed the lefty.
Go at
underhand,
Osmus since he's got 2
Absolutely,
fouls.
that's what you got to do. Stanton all over Sanford right now.
Ooh, don't pick up
Andy.
Andy.
Andy came out and bodied him.
That'll be Andy's second personal foul. That's the team 6. So next foul will put Aitkin in the 1-and-1 bonus, moving on the rest of the half.
Right. He's got Bostrom checking in for Stanton. Nope, checking in for Andy. That's probably a wise move right now.
Yeah, Andy's playing maybe not out of chaotic or anything, but he's playing almost a little too fast. He just needs to step back about a half a step, and I think that would help him out a lot.
Yeah, he switched off of that pick and roll that they ran at the top of the key there and just got a little too aggressive. Kavatovich on Jack Jacobson. Ball goes into Osmus, back out to Baker. Wild shot by Aitkin.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Wild pass by Ethan Millsap on the rebound, and we have turned it over. Baker's bringing it up. He's got it over to Sanford. Bostrom all over him. He attacks.
Nice tip.
Tries a little flip pass. We got a piece of it. Ball goes out of bounds in the far corner.
Yeah, Ethan kind of collapsed on Baker, and as he tried to go kind of over his head a little bit, got a hand on it. It would have been a hard ball for Osmus to actually handle, though.
Even though Ethan Millsap's given up, 4 or 5 inches to Osmus, when he gets down inside on him, that length is trouble for Osmus.
Correct.
That one there, we ended up in a bad matchup, and Osmus was a little too much for Louis Meyer right there. Kavatovich took the inbounds, attacked, and was fouled almost promptly by Isaiah Baker of Aitkin. 31-22 with 5:15 to go here in the first half.
That was Isaiah's first personal foul. Team 5th so far here in the half.
Louis Meyer inbounds it to Jack Kavatovich. Back with Meyer on the free throw line. Quick move to the basket. Little underhand scoop shot.
I like the last 2 shots Louis taken. He's being aggressive, and Osmus has got to play a little bit careful there.
Yep. Tip ball off a shot from Jacobson right to Osmus. He puts it in. 31-24, Rangers with 4:52 to go in the first half. Kavadovic up. Over to Bostrom, back to Kavadovic, over to Meyer, over to Stanton on the wing, back to Louis Meyer at the elbow.
There it is.
Back inside to Ethan Millsop at the block, and he puts it right in.
Louis Meyer just playing conductor there in the middle. Just doing a great job of dishing, and the Rangers get an wide open layup underneath the basket.
They were moving it so fast, I thought I was auctioning something off there for a minute. Bostrom got a little handsy.
That'll be his second personal.
Yep.
That's the 7th team foul. We should be shooting 1-1, and I believe that'll be Sanford going to the line shooting 1-1.
It's going to be Sanford shooting 1-1 here. Sanford is yet to score tonight, so this will be his first attempt. Be interesting to see here if Coach Hogue leaves Bostrom in with 2 fouls here with 4:25 to go in the first half.
I like what Josh has done so far in the game, though. He's brought a lot of energy off the bench.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough one to give up.
Tough one to give up. 1-1. Ball just kind of flatted on the back of the rim.
Yep. It's the right call.
Yep. Osmus ended with it, put it in the basket. We inbounds it, we pushed it up, and the feet were set. Kavadovic collided with Isaiah Baker. We turn it over on an offensive foul.
Going to be interesting with 4:20 left remaining here in the first half.
Backdoor cut by Aitkin, and we were caught flat-footed.
That was Jack Jacobson with the easy layup.
33-28. Rangers, 4:10 to go. And unfortunately, another turnover. Baker puts it in. 33-30. Rangers have seen enough of that. Coach Hogue calls a timeout with 4:04 to go. 33-30.
Let's listen to a sponsor here real quick as we're waiting for the comeback from the game.
As a proud sponsor of Crosby Ironton Rangers, KK Advertising knows that every great team needs a solid foundation. The same goes for your business. KK Advertising provides advertising and marketing services across Minnesota, helping businesses like yours stand out from the crowd. Learn more at kkadvertising.com and go Rangers!
Update from Aitkin. Crosby Ironton girls up 28-1 with 9:33 remaining. Kind of what we expected, unfortunately, to say that. You know, the Aitkin girls are still kind of building that program, and our girls are just on another level right now.
Yeah, they are playing extremely well. They have a very talented team, a strong core that's been together for a long time.
Yeah.
4:04 to go to here in the first half.
Yeah, we got 6 out in the court. No, we do have 5. Okay, I was going to say that.
33 inbound to Stanton. Aitkin tries a little pressure, tipped by Aitkin out of bounds.
Going to only have 5 seconds here to get over the half court because that doesn't reset.
It does not reset. They did not take possession. Lou Meyer this time inbounding to Kavadovic and Stanton down close. Meyer throws it inside to Stanton. Played a little trap to the middle of the ball.
Over, no problem there.
Andy, little jumper from the elbow, buckets. 35-30.
What a half by Andy Taylor. He's got 17.
He's got 17 of our 35 points. 3:43 to go.
That was a big possession for the Rangers. They needed some points after the nice run.
Absolute. And he just picked up his third. Nope, second.
Yep. That was his third. He swung at him.
Yep, that is right.
Yeah, he swung at him, so you can't do those things.
Yep.
And that's the 9th team foul for the Rangers, so that means double bonus the rest of the way for the Gobblers.
Be Andy Hansen for Aitkin shooting 2 here.
This is his first trips to the free throw line.
That would be 1 point of improvement. Buck shots up and good. 31. Caden Lupke checks in for Andy. That's just an awareness thing, being aware on the pick and roll where that guy is going.
Yep, you just have to drop. Don't take that wild swing. You can go up, but just, yeah.
Straight up.
The ref's going to call that whether you hit him or not.
Hansen sinks them both. Crosby's already across the half-court line. Kavadovic attacking. Rimmed out. 35-32, 3:29 to go in the first half. Aitkin back inside to Hansen. Kicks it back out to Sanford. Over to Jacobson. Back to Baker at the point.
Oh, it's going to be Ranger basketball.
Rocket ball off of Osmus.
Yeah, Isaiah had the nice kind of thought there, but just a little bit too low of a pass for the 6'9" kid.
Too hard and fast. Lou Meyer inbounding. Goes to Stanton, back to Lou. This is not the guy we want handling the ball in that situation. Baker over to, we got to grab that. Stanton, luckily on just sloppy Aitkin play, ended up with the ball here. To Lou Meyer, the elbow over to Millsap at the wing.
Big
three
shot.
Ball.
That is such a big shot by Ethan Millsap.
2:52 to go. 37-32.
Ethan with 9 early points here in the first half with a 37-32 lead for the Rangers. That's a big shot.
Aitkin still man, or Crosby is still man against Aitkin. Shot goes up, good box out. Long rebound, nice rebound by Lou. Rebound by Lou.
Got him.
Nice.
I thought it was a little too late.
Yeah, it was a hair too late. He crotched it.
Yep.
Crotched it on the, Ethan Millsap crotched it on the backboard. Aitkin's pushing up the floor. Sanford's got it over to Baker. I don't know if that was a pick or what that was. They're looking to get it inside. They did not. Millsap with the rebound on a long shot.
Osmus has got to be careful there with 2 fouls.
Yeah, he does. I'd like to see him get one on that end, 90 feet from the basket.
Nice pass.
Nice cut. Nice pass. Inside to Lukey.
Yep.
He tried to get his feet set for the shot, and it didn't happen. I don't know. That was, to me, looked like both guys going for the ball, but the foul's going to be on Kavatovich.
Yeah, you're always going to get that as a defensive player, and that's Jack's 3rd personal foul, which is going to get tricky here. See if Coach Code can get maybe a couple minutes out of him, and it's the 10th team foul, so that puts double bonus now for the Gobblers moving forward.
Yep, 37-32 with 1:58 to go. We have Isaiah Baker at the line. A couple dribbles. Left-handed free throw on its way, and no good. Perfect.
That's the 10th free throw shot so far here in the half for the Gobblers. They've been at the line a lot, actually.
Yep, Moss and Smith back in for Aitkin. They did leave Osmus in. I thought maybe they'd get him out of there with 2 fouls, but
in 2 minutes, and Rangers leaving Jack in with 3 fouls.
Yep, Baker sinks the 2nd free throw, 37-33 Rangers, 1:56 to go. Aitkin kind of pressing. Lou dumps it off to Lukey, who airballs it. Rebound Aitkin, and they're on the attack. Here they come. Over the wing to Baker. Back inside to Hansen. Back out to Baker. Over to Moss. Osmus has a distinct size advantage.
Yes, he does.
The thing is that Caden Lukey has for him is he is exceptionally strong, so he's not going to push it, but he dishes it back out to number 3, Caleb Smith, who drains the 3. 1-point game Rangers. Back to Millsap. Misses. Lukey tips it out of bounds. 1:14 to go. Rangers with a 1-point lead. Aitkin will be inbounding on the baseline.
Yeah, the Gobblers a lot of credit when the Rangers had about that 12, 13-point lead. They got on a big run just playing defense. Same thing the Rangers kind of were doing to them to get the big lead. So Gobblers really made good strides there here in the...
Bostrom back in for Lukey. Aitkin inbounds and pushes it up the floor. They got at the point to Moss. Over to Caleb Smith. Deep ball 3, and Aitkin takes the lead on the Rangers. 39-37 with 57 seconds to go.
That's his 3rd three-pointer here in the half. He can shoot the ball from long range. I remember that from last year, too. Rangers going to have to change something there.
Yep. Kavatovich inside to Millsap, turns around. Misses. Lou Meyer with the rebound.
Up and
Short
in.
bucket. Up and in.
Who was the foul on?
I think this is going to be on Hansen, if I had to guess.
Number 3.
Nope, that was on Caleb Smith. He was on the backside of him.
That was good job by Louis Meyer to get that rebound and just don't hesitate, go right back up and tie this game up at 39.
Lou sinks the free throw. The Rangers take the lead back, 40-39 with 42 seconds to go in the first half. Little press. Kavatovich back. Ball to Moss on the wing. Comes out. 3 ball by Moss. No good.
That was down. I thought that was down.
I thought that was down too.
Shot clock off here as we go under 30 seconds.
Stanton with the ball at the point. Goes to Bostrom on the wing.
Hold for the last shot here.
That's what I think. They got it. Ooh, a little sloppy on the inbounds pass there. Kavadovic in the corner.
Well,
3 ball.
I guess you take the 3 if it's wide open.
You're wide open.
Nice little close here by the Rangers to get back up 44-39.
10 under 10 to go in the half. Baker's got it. He's attacking. Over to Hansen. He's got it back. They kick it back out to buzzer beater. Buzzer beater.
Nice shot by Caleb Smith.
44-42 at the half.
What a half of basketball, Mike.
I'll tell you what, relatively few turnovers. You know, a little sloppy stuff here and there that they can clean up in the half, and I'm sure Coach Hogue will have them doing that. Clay, what are some things that you see that Rangers could improve on in the second half or deal with?
I do think we talked about the pace and how it wasn't looking chaotic for the first 10 minutes, but then I think they got a little too fast.
Yeah.
I think what was going on there, they were having such good success moving the ball up the court and taking the ball right out of the basket and going that, well, they just kept trying to do it, almost push it. You can take a step back, you can get the ball into your offense, and when you had Louis in there or Ethan Millsop at the free throw line kind of playing that trained conductor role, it went really well, I thought.
One of the nice adjustments I thought they made is when they brought Bostrom in and he took Ethan's spot on the wing. They moved Ethan Millsop to that free throw line spot and then put Louis on the block. Louis is a big body. He can make those inside shots like that, and I think Ethan is probably a little bit better shooter from that free throw line area.
Yeah, and he did a good job a couple times of seeing out right at the end of the half there. He kicked it out to Jack to have that wide open 3 in the corner. I agree with you. I like that corner, of Ethan playing that spot right there at the free throw line.
The other adjustment they made, too, is Wyatt Stanton ran a little point there at the end of the half with Bostrom on the wing. And they ended up with Kavadovic in the corner, which he's a deadly shooter. So
yeah, if you can get more open looks for Jack, that's always a good thing. He's got such a nice, soft touch on his shot that if he can get those wide open shots in the corner, it always is a good time with Jack. And I think he's going to be the key to the second half. We need him to kind of control the pace, control the game a little bit.
Yeah, I think from the Aitkin side, they're doing some nice things. They're pushing the ball. They're you can tell their offense is centered around Osmus, and our pressure is causing them issues. A lot of balls bouncing off of players, being deflected.
Yeah.
They're compensating for all the hands by throwing a little harder, and a few of those Osmus has had trouble handling. He does have 12 points in the first half, but he's probably the best player on the floor, so he's going to get his points.
Yeah, and I do like what the Rangers have done defensively against Osmus, making him earn every basket that he's trying to get. And so I think the key for me is just going to be play controlled. Move the ball up the court. They're going to get tired. There's a couple kids out there that might not be, but you can't try to play out of control by moving the ball too fast, and that's what I saw a little bit.
Yeah. The one time they moved it quick enough that we ended up single covering Osmus, and he was just too big for, I think Andy was on him at the time, and he was just too big for Andy or Louie, whoever was on him at the time, and was able to just turn and put it in. Caden, although not super offensively gifted, is very strong. He
can push him around.
He has the physical ability to kind of keep Osmus from turning his hips in there.
I really like if Caden's in the game, he can kind of push him, and then as Osmus is trying to make a move, then you collapse on him, and then you can get in there and get a steal as long as you don't get a cheap foul or anything. So,
right. It'll be interesting to see now that Coach Hogue has had these guys for a half, seen them in actual live game action.
Correct.
What adjustments he makes and what roles he can find for these players in the second half.
Yeah, do you switch up the defense? Do you think anything can be changed there?
I think if they continue to play fundamental man like they are, they did a really, really nice job of stopping penetration. We did have a few where they let the baseline go a little bit and ended up in some bad spots. Letting the baseline go is okay if you force them under the basket or behind the basket. You know what I mean? There's no shot from back there.
Yeah.
It's when it happens out on the wing and they can get back inside to the block. That's when it causes a problem.
Yeah, I got a quick update from Aitkin. Girls up 47-8 with just under 3 minutes remain as we count down just under 6:30 here remaining in the half. And since we haven't even had a chance to run through any of our ads, maybe we should run through some ads. We can get a drink of water and get ready here for the second half with some stats here in a second. So here are some of our wonderful sponsors of RangersLive.net.
The fun doesn't end at the final whistle. It just moves to the Spalding House in Crosby. Plenty of games off the field to keep the competition alive. Fuel up with pizza. Or get your snack fix with cheese bread, chips, and cookies. Saturday's the meat raffle. Sunday's bingo. Both backing the Crosby Fire Department. And if you stay late enough, legend says you'll still hear that old high school gymnasium buzzer calling game over. Spalding House, Crosby's home field since 1910.
The Deer Stand Restaurant and Bar are proud supporters of the CI Rangers and the CI Sports Boosters. They are open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with a full menu, soup, and salad bar. The Deer Stand has meat raffles on Thursday at 6 p.m. and Saturdays at 2 p.m. If you're looking to find their lunch or dinner specials, check out their Facebook page, The Deer Stand Restaurant and Bar. Hope to see you soon. Are you having trouble paying your energy bills? Lutheran Social Services of Minnesota's Energy Assistance Program is currently taking applications for assistance from residents of Crow Wing County. Applicants that meet program deadlines may qualify for help. All funds go directly to your vendors. You can apply online at lssmn.org/energy assistance or pick up an application at the drop box located outside the back entrance at 716 East Street in Brainerd. If you have questions, call 218-829-5000 and leave a detailed message. Swing on over to Deerwood and check out Coach's Bar and Restaurant's daily lunch and dinner specials. We have meat raffles on Sundays at noon and Mondays at 6 p.m. Our 9 pull-tab boxes will keep you entertained during our daily happy hour from 4 to 6 p.m. We hope to see you soon at Coach's in Deerwood.
Life's full of surprises and sometimes little mishaps. A slip at the playground, a cut at the lake, a fall on the bike trail, or even that cold that never seems to end. At Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, we've got you covered with same-day medical care that's fast, friendly, and close to home. Call today to schedule your same-day appointment. Get treated and get back to living life. Cuyuna Regional Medical Center. Expert care, real connection.
It's the new age of concrete removal. Zawpick is the U.S. patented tool made right here in the Brainerd Lakes area with domestic steel. Reduce back strain, labor, and silica dust. Get yours today at zawpick.com. ZAWPIC.com. Hey Ranger fans, when it comes to buying or selling a home, who represents you really matters. Crosby Ironton grads Tyler Hendrickson and Tom Kruziter, the real estate professional team with Coldwell Banker Crown Realtors, brings 14 years of combined experience in contracts, negotiation, and communication. From start to finish, you'll be glad you have the Rep Team in your corner. The Rep Team, real experience, real results, real local.
Welcome back, Rangers. You can hear the band in the background. Clay, all the stats.
Yeah, so far, if we look at the Rangers, Jakubowicz has 12. Andy Taylor leads the Rangers with 9. Jack with 12. Ethan Millsop has 9. And then Wyatt Stanton and Louis Meyer each have 3. The Rangers hit 6 3-point shots in the first half and went 6 of 7 from the free throw line. So if you can get to the line a little bit more, we're shooting the ball really well from there.
Yeah, Andy having 17 here in the first half. That's a great first half and a great start to the season for Andy.
It really is. You know, I'd like to see him being aggressive on the offensive end, which Andy's not really known for that.
No. Andy is an aggressive person. You know, we witnessed it in football. He was a good tight end and offensive tackle, defensive end for us in football. And you can see some of that physicality covering over. Rangers and Aitkin both on the floor with 2 minutes to go. Well, we have a minute here. Let's run through the sports schedule for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Boys basketball Thursday will be at Pequot Lakes. Friday at Mora. Girls basketball is obviously tonight at Aitkin. Thursday at Mora and Friday at Pequot Lakes. Boys Northern Lakes hockey, Thursday at Superior, Saturday at home at the Hallett Community Center versus Alexandria at noon. Girls hockey is there tonight at DL, Saturday at Fergus Falls. Wrestling opens their season Saturday at a tournament at Rush City. And our dance team is in their kick conference Thursday at Wadena Deer Creek, and Saturday they are at Ricori.
Winter sports are in full swing.
Full swing, baby.
We got a lot of fun things coming up here in the high school. Next Tuesday night, we are going to have a triangular wrestling match with the road crew, who is Pine River Bacchus and Pequot Lakes, a co-op, and Pillager. And that same evening, we are going to retire and honor Hayden Zilmer's high school singlet.
Oh, he is obviously a still dominant wrestler.
Correct.
Competing annually for world teams and the U.S. Olympic team and things like that.
Much deserving.
Much deserving. Not only has he been a great wrestler, a great representative in the Crosby-Arrington Athletic Hall of Fame, but he is an awesome human being if you get a few minutes to talk to him.
Yeah, and I'm so excited that we're going to have the opportunity to honor Hayden while he's still an active athlete at the professional level in wrestling. So it's super exciting for him. We are expecting a big crowd because it's also going to be the public unveiling of the new refinished Wook Gym.
Wook, if you've been around the building at all lately, they took the old Wook floor and put it up on as kind of I don't want to use the word memorial, but a decoration.
Yeah, there we go.
The
I
old
like
Wook
that.
floor, the best floor you can ask, the guys that I played with back in '87.
Same here from '93.
'93. That was the best floor in the state to jump off of.
I always told everybody we knew where all the dead spots were.
Yep.
So when somebody approached that from the opposite team, we were trapping them right there because that ball was not coming back to their hand.
Yeah, I don't know what year they put the pads on the cement on the edges, but you had to know how to play with that too.
Yeah, I was very thankful for that because I didn't have to sit on the cement when I was sitting on the bench. But so we're at halftime in Aitkin. Ranger girls up 59-9 at halftime. Again, kind of what we expected, Mike.
Yeah, no surprises there. Rangers here looking to inbound the ball. Louis Meyer to Jack Kavatovich.
So
ref blows a whistle, and the second half is underway.
Looks like same starters in for the Rangers that started
Same
the basketball
starters
game.
on both squads, it looks like. Ball to Andy in the corner, quick inside. He a little too hot inside for Lou. Ends up in a jump ball situation. Possession Aitkin.
Isaiah Baker doesn't look like he's out on the court to start the second half.
Not. He is down the bench a little bit. It looks like Jack Jacobson started in his place.
He sat a lot, though, because of the 2 fouls.
Ball's into Sanford, and he, on the press, he is bodied a little bit by Wyatt Stanton. First foul of the half. His second, I believe.
Yeah, that's his second personal foul. No, Wyatt's first personal foul. For Boniface Sanford also starting the second half here for the Gobblers.
Layup by Aitkin.
That's Jack Jacobson. He's up to 4 so far in the game.
Kavatovich takes the inbounds, goes coast to coast, and immediately puts the Rangers back on top.
I love that. Just get the ball out of the basket and go.
Yeah, quick inbounds by Lou Meyer, and Jack was gone. Osmus in the high post, a little high post defense. Yeah, he's just too big.
Yeah,
I'm not sure Jack Kavatovich is the guy we want coming to double him.
No, and
Not
Jack
the
did a
biggest
smart
guy.
job, not trying to do anything too stupid and get a foul, getting a foul and pick up his 4th or anything.
Yeah, floater by Kavatovich, missed by Andy. Rebound by Caleb Smith to the wing. To Sanford, inside to Osmus. There's nobody inside.
Nope.
Spin move. We have to do a better job of pinning him in there. Rangers are down by 2. Stand the ball at half court to the corner for Andy. Kicks it to the corner for Ethan Millsap. 3 ball, no good.
That
Rebound
rolled in and out. That was a nice look, though, by Ethan in the corner.
Nice pass by Andy. Sanford brings it across to the wing to Jacobson. He goes back to the free throw line. Back inside to Andy Hansen. Deep ball, long rebound. Kavatovich with the rebound. He's already got it.
Yep. That's kind of what we want to get the Gobblers into. We want to get them taking kind of deep threes like that. Yeah, I think Andy drug his foot, too.
A little river dance action. Millsap, deep ball. Osmus rebound. Lou just wasn't tall enough there.
No, can't do much there when he gets that rebound, when Isaac gets
Caleb
position.
Smith with the ball over to Jacobson on the wing. Screen by Hansen. You got to make sure we maintain good position. A high screen by Osmus. He gets the ball. Oh, he absolutely ran Lou over.
That's his 3rd personal first team, but that's big. Louis did a really nice job.
Nice job just staying set. Took the charge.
I think Coach Hogue has got to figure out some things. I like that how Andy's jumping up, but what the problem is, they're just going to pass that to Osmus every time. You almost got to play drop defense in there instead of playing switch defense.
We have a...
got some blood on the floor?
It looks like a cut on Ethan Millsap's finger. Isaac Holter, our trainer, sponsored by CRMC, is up to take care of it.
What a phenomenal job he's done this year for our kids.
He is just awesome.
Kids really like him first and foremost, but I know what he did for you guys in football and kept you guys healthy a lot.
Yeah, he had a great talk with us about his job keeping our guys on the field, not taking them out, which I think takes a lot of...
Correct.
Gives the kids a lot of peace of mind. Aitkin with a little press here.
Oh, Andy can't do that.
Andy absolutely threw it right into the double arms of an Aitkin player. Jack just missed on that one. Balls to Smith on the wing. Little pick by Hansen. Deep three. No good. Scrum underneath. Nobody's really got possession, and they saved the ball right to...
There it is.
Kovacevic. He dishes to Millsap. Tie game 48. 15-14 to go in the first half.
It's Ethan's first basket here. He's got 11 total now.
High pick and roll.
I like what Jack did better there, but that's just a nice offensive move.
Yeah, good move. They're not making sense. Sometimes it's just good basketball. We got the one thing we do have to do on the press is stop running or stop jumping when we throw the ball. Long shot, loose ball on the floor. Stanton scrapping. Ball comes out to Sanford, back inside to Hansen.
He blew the layup. Rangers dodged a bullet there. Ooh, that could have been a travel on Wyatt. Yeah.
Aitkin fans agree with us right there. Kovacevic, deep three.
That's a big shot, guy. Needed that, I feel like.
Short. They did a good job of boxing out. Millsap couldn't get to the ball.
Looks like Jack might have rushed that just a tad. He could have set his feet and got his feet and body underneath him.
He was leaning forward.
This is where it's going to get interesting.
For Sanford and Baker back in for Jacobson.
I do think the Gobblers might have a little bit better of a bench, but with Osmus out, it'll be interesting to see what they do now.
Aitkin brings the ball up to the wing, to the free throw line. Immediate double team. Osmus is on the bench right now, which is going to be good.
Yeah.
Wyatt's just got to move his feet there. Stanton with a reaching foul.
Correct.
Just got caught behind him, went over the top of him.
To me, that's just a little bit of, he's new on the varsity court. A little bit of nerves there. Just kind of did a reach instead of getting around there and just making a nice defensive play.
Yeah, reached instead of moving his feet.
That's why it's second personal, team second for the Rangers here in the second half.
Osmus immediately back in for Tyler Boyd. Ball to Moss. Over to Baker, back to Moss. Three ball, good.
That's his fifth three-pointer of the night. He's got 15, Mike. He's just shooting lights out right now.
They're doing a decent job right there of,
in there.
when we double Osmus, he's found Smith a few times. Good move by Hansen underneath. Millsap landed on top of him. He was still able to get the shot off. Aitkin extends their lead to 7. 55-48 with 13:44 to go in the second half.
That's Ethan's second personal, team third. Andy Hansen at the line shooting 1. He's got 10 total in the game, and he's 2 of 2 so far from the line tonight.
Shot is up and good. 3-point play.
Be really interesting to see how the Rangers respond here. They've kind of been within a basket or two the whole game or had the lead, so hopefully they can kind of keep it up and get a quick bucket back.
Somehow Andy Taylor advanced the ball up the floor, missed the layup, kicked it to Lou Meyer, who missed the shot, and Aitkin is already back on the attack. Moss has got the ball. Loose again, back to Moss. In the lane. That is,
Yeah, he drug that extra pivot foot for sure.
That's good in the NBA, but not here at Crosby Aitkin High School. Andy Taylor inbounds to Kovacevic.
Rangers need a positive possession here.
Yep.
Now Rangers need the crowd kind of getting into it, getting kind of quiet, and the Gobbler crowd is getting up when they're up 8 points here.
Yep, 8 points. Stanton at the point, over to Kovacevic, long cross-court pass to Millsap. He pulls up, hard off the glass, might have been hit. Kovacevic gets the rebound, misses a shot. Aitkin with the rebound, they're walking it up here. Rangers down 8 with 12:46 to go. Turnover, steal by Stanton.
When you need an easy one, that's what you need.
There it is. Nice play by Wyatt. Stanton gets it to Kovacevic. Rangers cut the lead to 6 with 12:35 to go in the first half. Aitkin ball on the wing. Aitkin
30-second timeout. That'll be Aitkin's second timeout taken so far here in the game. Both teams, I think the Rangers have 4 left, and Aitkin will now have 3 after the 30-second, I believe he took.
56-50 with 12:30 to go in the second half. Do we have a girls update? Still at half?
Probably still at the half. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're back out right now. So definitely the pace, I feel like, might have affected the Rangers more if watching the first 5.5 minutes here in the half, Mike.
Yeah, I think we crossed that line to chaotic there at the end of the first half.
I agree.
And a little bit to start the second half, because now we're pushing a little bit. I think what the Rangers need to do here is just settle down. If they have some sets, kind of get some guys moving to expected spots, knowing where those shots are going to be. Continue to be aggressive on defense. They've done a decent job with Osmus. Like I said, a couple times we've been caught in bad positions. You end up on the top side of him. He's big enough that you can lob it inside.
Yeah, he's going to get a lot of easy buckets all year round right now. And so it's just going to be very interesting to see if the Rangers can do anything, and are they going to go back into a zone? Yep, kind of looking like their zone with Andy playing the middle there on Osmus.
Yep. To the wing to Moss, 3-ball, long rebound, Kavanovich, and he's pushing immediately. Little pump fake, left-handed layup bucket, Kavanovich. Nice job.
It's 18 in the game for Jack. Rangers down 4. That's a big bucket for the Rangers to kind of get back. I'm surprised that Osmus didn't take that shot.
I was too. He was wide open at the end. Oh, we got to do a better job there. Baker caught it on the wing and attacked, and we let him walk right in for a right-handed layup. Aitkin with a press over to Bostrom.
Something happened here.
Not sure what.
No, well, they're asking for me, so I'll be right down.
We have a stoppage of play right here. We're not exactly sure what is happening. Referees, Clay has left his color guy spot for right now. On his way down the floor.
Official timeout on the floor.
Official timeout for their pointing at the scoreboard. Unsure what to really do here. While they're figuring that out right now, we're going to listen to an ad from one of our sponsors.
Are you having trouble paying your energy bills? Lutheran Social Services of Minnesota's Energy Assistance Program is currently taking applications for assistance from residents of Crow Wing County. Applicants that meet program deadlines may qualify for help. All funds go directly to your vendors. You can apply online at lssmn.org/energy assistance or pick up an application at the drop box located outside the back entrance at 716 East Street in Brainerd. If you have questions, call 218-829-5000 and leave a detailed message. Swing on over to Deerwood and check out Coach's Bar and Restaurant's daily lunch and dinner specials. We have meat raffles on Sundays at noon and Mondays at 6 p.m. Our 9 pull-tab boxes will keep you entertained during our daily happy hour from 4 to 6 p.m. We hope to see you soon at Coach's in Deerwood. The Deer Stand Restaurant and Bar are proud supporters of the CI Rangers and the CI Sports Boosters. They are open 7 days a week at 11 a.m. with a full menu, soup, and salad bar. The Deer Stand has meat raffles on Thursday at 6 p.m. and Saturdays at 2 p.m. If you're looking to find their lunch or dinner specials, check out their Facebook page, The Deer Stand Restaurant and Bar. Hope to see you soon.
The fun doesn't end at the final whistle. It just moves to the Spalding House in Crosby. Plenty of games off the field to keep the competition alive. Fuel up with pizza. Or get your snack fix with cheese bread, chips, and cookies. Saturday's the meat raffle. Sunday's bingo. Both backing the Crosby Fire Department. And if you stay late enough, legend says you'll still hear that old high school gymnasium buzzer calling game over. Spalding House, Crosby's home field since 1910.
As a proud sponsor of Crosby Ironton Rangers, KK Advertising knows that every great team needs a solid foundation. The same goes for your business. KK Advertising provides advertising and marketing services across Minnesota, helping businesses like yours stand out from the crowd. Learn more at kkadvertising.com and go Rangers!
Back with you here. This is Mike Gindorf. Clay Twig, our athletic director, is down dealing with a technical issue with the scorer's table. It appears to be something electrical. They're just resetting the system. Aitkin Gobblers are up 56-50. Here with about 12 minutes, I think, is what the clock was at when the electrical problem happened here in half number 2. They appear to be rebooting everything and having everything back up. While we're waiting for that to happen, we will take a couple minutes here. Earlier tonight, the JV for Aitkin topped CI. And later this week, boys basketball will be at Pequot Lakes on Thursday and Friday at Mora. Our girls basketball team is in action tonight against Aitkin, at Aitkin. Thursday, our girls will be at Mora, and Friday at Pequot Lakes. Boys Northern Lakes hockey, Thursday at Superior and Saturday at home at Alexandria at the Hallett Community Center. Game starts at noon. Girls hockey, tonight they are at Detroit Lakes. We're playing Detroit Lakes. Saturday at Fergus Falls. Wednesday, wrestlers open up the season Saturday at a tournament in Rush City. Our dance team, they have the kick conference Thursday at Wadena Deer Creek and Saturday at Ricori. It appears they are getting things rebooted here. And while we're waiting for these last couple minutes, we have a couple more ads for you.
If you are interested in advertising with Rangers Live, please contact Clay Twig, the Activities Director in the Activities Department at Crosby Ironton High School. We are offering many different opportunities for you to advertise with Rangers Live, and all the proceeds go back to the student athletes of Crosby Ironton High School. Thank you so much for your support, and go CI Go.
Hey Ranger fans, when it comes to buying or selling a home, who represents you really matters. Crosby Ironton grads Tyler Hendrickson and Tom Kruziter, the real estate professional team with Coldwell Banker Crown Realtors, brings 14 years of combined experience in contracts.
And just like that, we're back in action. After the technical issues, they got the teams back out on the floor and inbounded it really, really quick. Rangers have the ball with 12:16 to go in the second half. Down 6 to the Gobblers. Ball swings to Andy at the short corner. Buries the 2. 58-54, Aitkin Gobblers. Aitkin's bringing the ball up the floor. We have a pinch hitter in the game right now. They brought in the old lefty, Superintendent Mr. Ollie. How are you, sir?
Clay's attending to some of the clock issues down there, so I'm going to pinch hit here for a little bit. So got a good game.
So far, so good. Aitkin with the ball on the wing. Loose ball. Kovacevic ends up and pushes it up the floor. Hard bounce pass to Bostrom. Scores a bucket. Rangers cut the Aitkin Gobbler lead to 2. 58-56. 11:33 to go in the first half. Aitkin's walking the ball up the floor. Over to the wing. Inside to Osmus. Okay. Back out to Baker, back over to the wing, down to the block there. Quick double team by the Rangers. Back to Baker at the point, back to Osmus at the free throw line. He spins looking for anybody open. Noah Moss with a long shot. Moss.
Good hustle by Meyer.
Yeah, Meyer with a block shot off Osmus rebound. Kovacevic has got the ball in the wing. Bostrom in the corner. Long ball.
Bit of a foul there, I think.
Yep.
Good hustle by Louis underneath there.
Louis tried the tip, and Osmus tried to block him out. He ended up committing a foul. Louis will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, he had good position under there, too.
Yeah. Louis has 3 points on the night. He's been doing a decent job on Osmus. We've been done a really nice job double teaming him.
Right.
Granted, he has 16 points, but he's when you're that good of a player.
No, exactly. You're gonna give up 20 to 25 for sure to him.
Yeah.
But like you said, they're recognizing the double. They're getting in there. They're not fouling, unnecessarily. So they're playing straight up for the most part. But yeah, they got to keep hustling here because it's gonna be a long game here down the stretch.
Lou missed the first one. Aitkin made some substitutions. CI still going with Bostrom, Kovacevic, Meyer, Taylor, and Millsap. They took out Jacobson. Maybe blood on the uniform or something. That's what it looks like. He's rinsing his uniform.
Yeah, they'll give him We'll give him 20 seconds there for some blood, but no, he's not going to be able to do that with the water, so they got to sub him out here.
Instead, they substituted Isaiah Baker back into the game. He can go down and talk to the CI trainer. I know they have that blood stuff they can rub on a jersey to get that off of there.
Get that taken care of. Louis got a shot here. Couple shots. One more shot.
10:56 to go in the second half. Aitkin still up by 2, 58-56. The shot is up, and he sinks it. 1 point Aitkin lead. Tyler Boyd in for the Aitkin Gobblers, inbounds to Caleb Smith, crosses the half court to Baker, to Osmus at the three-point line, or free throw line, back inside. Quick double by the Rangers, no good.
Another good position there by Taylor. He's really working hard under there, doing a good job.
Doing a really nice job. The nice thing is we have Taylor and Millsap, who are both longer, taller athletes. They're not as big as him, but they're long, which helps.
Yep.
Aitkin's inbounding on the baseline, little baseline cut, lob. Oh.
Yeah, little handsy there.
Little handsy, and he just got a little too physical with him.
I like that aggressiveness. That's the right idea to poke that out of there, but probably didn't need that right there. But
got him with the body.
I think, is that 3? That's 3 on Andy then. Oh, that's 4, okay.
That's 4 on Andy.
All right,
so
yeah.
Lupke's going to check in for Andy.
Yep.
Give him a little breather, a little time to think about what he did.
He'll be back.
The nice thing about Lupke, he's not as long as Andy, but he's much stronger.
Yeah,
so he'll be able to body Osmus effectively here.
Yeah,
Aitkin runs a little ball. Ethan got a hand on it, but it went right to Jacobson. To Boyd, to the corner. Osmus catches it, but falls down. Jacobson with it in the corner, long ball. Lupke with the rebound.
Yeah.
There we go.
Good hustle by the Rangers defensively there.
Kicks it to Lou Meyer, who I'm not sure that's the guy we want handling the ball in the fast break.
Lupke's going to go to the line.
Yep, able to get it over to Caden Lupke, who is fouled.
Yeah. Yeah, Lupke was active on the defensive end there.
Yep,
and now he ran the floor. And
got down the floor, yep.
So that was good hustle by him and good recognizing by Kavatovich there to get him the ball. So hopefully he can knock these down. That'd be huge.
58-57 with 10:15. Lupke's first free throw is up, short off the front of the rim. He'll get a second one. Stanton's going to check in right here for Bostrom. Bostrom goes back to the bench.
Yeah, he's been good energy too off the bench there.
Yeah, he's played a really, really good role tonight. Lupke's second free throw goes up.
Okay.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. Tie game, 58-58, 10:15 to go. Aitkin pushes it up. They got it to the wing quick. Caleb Smith with the ball. Osmus on the free throw line to Jacobson in the corner. Ethan's got to move his feet there. That's Stanton, good close off. Lou, nice job right there. Oh, that's Kavatovich. Long,
finish.
Nice finish. Rangers up by 2. 9:53 to go. Kavatovich with the layup, 60-58.
Got to keep this defensive intensity up every possession.
Jacobson to the wing, back to the point. Smith, he's hit a few deep threes tonight. We need to keep him from doing that.
Yeah, you got to keep a hand in his face.
All right, we got to get the double in there. We cannot let that happen.
That's on Lupke, I think.
Yep. He caught the ball in the elbow there, was able to turn his body, and that's where he's dangerous because a big guy moving like that, there's tough to stop him.
Right. Good finish there, but Lupke, that's his first foul, so he's still got 4 to give there, and he'll keep hustling here. We're going to need a lot of minutes out of him with Taylor on the bench, so he's got to really, really step up.
Osmus was 16, free throws up, off the front of the rim, Millsap with the rebound. Kavatovich pushes it up. Louis at the free throw line. Wyatt was looking to move before he caught the ball.
Yep.
Out of bounds in front of the CI bench.
Brain was moving a little quicker in the body, which is understandable tonight. Intensity is high. So
another stoppage of play.
It's like some more shot clock stuff going on here, Mr. Gindorf.
Yeah, something's not right.
Nice crowd tonight, both sides here. The Gobbler side, Ranger side. They travel obviously 10 miles down the road, but they traveled well.
Yeah. Aitkin's got the ball. Point, goes to the free throw line. Long 3 ball. He misses it. Stanton with the rebound. Pushes it into a crowd, makes a smart move, and pulls it back. That was going to be a bad position. He got it on the Louis at the free throw line. Quick
Great
inbounds
pass
ball.
by Louis. Great finish.
Nice reverse layup to Lupke.
Minor to Lupke.
Yep, avoiding the defensive arms of Osmus.
Yep.
Aitkin pushes it up right away. Picks up his dribble. Takes it over to Baker, to the wing to Jacobson. We cannot go out on the deep three by jumping.
Luke's going to come up with that one. Kavadovic is pushing it now.
Kavadovic is pushing it up. Back to Lou. Quick footwork. Kind of a little bit intimidated by Osmus, kind of short-armed it there a little bit. Aitkin with the rebound. They got it over half court. Right-hand side. Back to the point. Back to the right.
Yeah, they're going to need to keep a high hand on these perimeter shooters here.
Yep. Baker's got it at the free throw line, down in the deep corner. Inside to Aitkin player who misses it. Stanton with the rebound. Moves it up. On the wings, we have Kavadovic and Millsap. Lou Myers at the free throw line. Lubke on the block. Inside to Lou. Back out to Ethan. Nice
Good hit,
three
Millie.
ball.
Good hit.
Nice three ball.
Big
5-point lead by the Rangers. 7:55 to go in the second half. Rangers are up 65-60. Aitkin crosses half court. Caleb Smith with the ball. Free throw line to Osmus. He turns. Finds Baker.
Good box out by Louis.
Good box out by
Louis. It's going to be a foul there.
Yep, foul's going to be on number 11.
Tyler Boyd.
Tyler Boyd.
Yep. Great position by Louis. He stood his ground. He's strong kid.
Yep.
Boxed him out, and that was huge. Rangers get a possession here. We'll see what they come up with. Looks like Aitkin's going to go with a little press here.
Yeah.
Lou
Meyer inbounding. Kavadovic and Stanton inbounded to Millsap, who came from half court. Nice over to Wyatt on the wing. Back inside the free throw line extended. Looks like Osmus either got a piece of his arm or a piece of the ball. Aitkin rebound. Aitkin's Moss walking it up. Over to Baker. Kavadovic went for the steal, missed. Moss attacks. Ball's bounced to the block. Millsap covers up. Jacobson's got it. Back to Baker. Over to Moss. Free throw line extended for Osmus. Kavadovic got a hand on it, tipped it. Now he went out on the fast break. Lou with a nice pass.
Yeah, Louis had his eyes up right away. He got that steal. He looked up the floor, and Jack was ready. He ran nice and wide. And
Isaiah Baker got a piece of Kavadovic going to the taking the layup, and it's going to be Jack shooting two here. Yeah. 7:04 to go in the second half. Rangers up by 5 with Kavadovic shooting 2.
Yep.
Shot is up and good. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Yep.
Kavadovic has got 16 or 17 now.
Yep, 16.
Kavadovic about to shoot 2 here. Rangers are going Millsap, Stanton, Kavadovic, Lubke, and Meyer. And he hits the second one to give him a 7-point lead.
Those are big right now.
Yep, Aitkin inbounds.
Yep, those free throws are as good as a timeout right there. Yep. Give us a chance to rest.
Yep, CI coach is imploring our guys to communicate and talk on defense.
Yeah. Got a hand on the ball,
tipped it out. It's going to be Aitkin ball on the baseline.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be a timeout Aitkin here. You know, the Rangers can stay active on defense without fouling, get their hand in some of those passing lanes. You know, Smith, number 3 for Aitkin, he's their shooter. Jacobson is also a pretty good shooter for them. They're going to have to make sure they have eyes on them at all times here, because that's how they're going to get back in this game. They're going to hit a couple threes. We got to make sure that we're disciplined on defense.
They did hurt the Rangers a little bit in the first half when they put Hansen opposite of Osmus on the block. We had a little trouble because we got caught double teaming, and we had a little trouble getting back in time to stop that.
Right.
Rangers are looking good right now for a season opener. Had a good offensive pace. Like we said, when Clay was up here, we talked a little bit about the fine line between fast and chaos. And a few times we got into a chaotic rhythm. Right now we seem to have settled back down. We have a nice fast pace going here. Pushing the ball, doing a really nice job. Hitting the open guy, eyes up. You know, talking on defense, doing a good job, getting hands on balls, rebounding, fundamentally sound. Good
but as the season goes on, they're going to get used to playing fast like that. They'll slow down in their minds a little bit more, make better decisions, and not force things. But I like the intensity, and they're going to have to keep it up every possession here moving forward, especially on the defensive end. So here we go as Aitkin inbounds here. They got Moss inbounding.
Moss lob pass out to, they move it quick here. Inside to Baker, kicked it into Osmus. Out to Jacobson, over to Moss, back to Baker. Hansen at the wing.
And he'll shoot it to Moss up there.
Yep.
Pretty good defense by Loki there.
Yeah, that was just, Baker's a fast player. He's strong. He's explosive off the floor. Not exactly a great basketball player, but very, very athletic young man.
Yeah, he's shifty.
He'll be shooting 2 here.
And I think they gave that to Loki.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep, not a bad foul.
First shot hits the front of the rim, calls up and in, 67-61.
So that's the sixth foul on the Rangers. So Aitkin will be shooting the bonus here down the stretch now. Every foul after
Second
this.
shot up, nothing but the bottom of the net. Lou Meyer, Aitkin pressing, inbounds to Kovacevic. Horn for something.
Yeah, we got more clock issues here. They're going to just do.
They're going to blow the whistle and just redo it.
Redo it here. Full 35 on the shot clock for the Rangers as they bring it up.
Shot clock is still running right now.
Yeah,
I wonder if that's the issue. There it is, reset. Okay.
Kovacevic will bring it up the floor here, and
inbounds from Meyer, 67-62.
Aitkin's in a 2-3 here.
6:31 to go in the second half. Kovacevic to Millsap on the wing. Other wing to Stanton. Lou Meyer sets a screen. Over the top to Kovacevic, contested.
Good.
Going to be a foul by Jack Jacobson. The ball went over the top of him, and he just kind of lost where he was for a second and turned around and kind of mugged Jack.
Yeah, and that'll be 3 on him.
Yep. 6:14 to go in the second half here. Rangers are up 67-62.
Good patience by Stanton there to just make sure he took care of the ball. He was doing some ball fakes. He didn't force it, but Aitkin's playing good defense, too, in that zone. I mean,
Caleb Smith is going to replace Jacobson. Lou Meyer inbounds it to Kovacevic, who's at the point. Over to Lou. Couple dribbles, attacks, runs into Ethan Millsap. Stanton from the wing lets her buck. 3 ball. Good.
Big shot.
70-62 Rangers, 6 to go.
That was a big shot.
That was a big shot. I like to see that from a young kid. Confidence.
Yep.
Big moment. Hansen at the free throw line now. Long.
Way to look up, Lou.
Yep. Poked by a couple pokes by Baker.
One to the head, one to the arm.
Yep. Millsap with the elbow jumper just a little hard. Baker with the rebound. Aitkin's pushing back up. 70-62, 5:30 to go. Got it on the wing. Caleb Smith.
Good defense.
Deflected ball. Yep.
Well, you're right. Lupke really is holding his own down there.
Yeah, he's got a little junk in his trunk. He can hold his own.
He's strong. Good rebound by Louis.
Jack, smart, walks it up here.
Yeah, I think this is a time where it wouldn't be bad to get a 30-second possession out of this. I know that's hard in boys basketball sometimes,
use the clock.
Let's use it a little bit here. Good passes, good decision making. Rangers are just kind of throwing it around the perimeter here, just using some clock.
Aitkin stay in that zone. I like when they do that right there. We just, nice.
Lupke's working hard in there.
Aitkin did not control the rebound well. Lukey ended up poking it away, getting a little bunny and missed it. Aitkin pushed it up the floor. Now Moss with the ball on the wing. Inside to Hansen. They've adjusted what they're doing.
That away.
Yeah, they put Hansen there, and they're trying to isolate Osmus on the low block, and we've poked both of them away so far.
And Jack wisely slowed it down, walked it up. Coach Hogue imploring them to slow down a little bit here.
We're already down to 4:21 to go in the second half.
Yep, there's no hurry here. We don't need anything. Louis looked like he wanted to shoot a 3, but thought better of it.
Millsap with that little floater there. He's kind of hit that flat plate on the back of the rim a couple times now. Aitkin with the rebound, walks it up the floor. On the wing to Smith. He's hit that a couple times tonight. Moss on the wing.
Here comes here.
Smith all alone.
Can't leave him alone.
Nope.
Can't leave him alone.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. 70-65. 3:50 to go in the second half. Kovacevic walks it up. Quick inside at the free throw line to Millsap. Over the wing to Meyer.
We're at 25 seconds on the shot clock. We got plenty of time here.
Yeah.
Plenty of time, Rangers.
Patience.
Take
Luke
the air out
in
of
the corner. Stanton on the wing. Back to Kovacevic at the point. Meyer on the wing. Lubke from the corner. Long ball. Short. Might have got a piece of it. Aitkin's bringing it up the floor. Caleb Smith is at the point right now. Over to Moss. Back to Baker. Now who's at the point. Hansen at the free throw line. Kovacevic pressuring him.
Yeah, he's going to shoot that.
Yeah, we can't leave Caleb Smith alone. He's hurt us a little bit tonight. That was long and is going to be long rebound. Kavadovic has got it. Baker pokes it away. Scrum at the end. CI ball.
It's going to go to the Rangers here.
3:01 to go. 70-65 Rangers. Andy Taylor checks back in for Lubke.
Jacobson and Sanford are in for Aitkin now.
We have Baker down on the far sideline for Aitkin. Crosby trainer over to look at him here.
Yeah, he hustled for that ball out of
I don't know
bounds.
if he slipped or rolled an ankle or what he did.
Hope he's all right.
Yeah. Coach Hogue.
It is a little wet over there.
Yep.
I was down doing supervision earlier. I was trying to mop up those corners, but yeah, with the winter weather, you know, we drag some water in. And
Yeah, you get a little bit of wet floor.
yeah.
He's up.
He's up. That's
Coach
good.
Hogue and head coach for
Jansen.
Aitkin, Coach
Yep.
Jansen,
Yep.
helping Baker back over to his bench.
Tough kid.
Isaac Holter, our trainer, tending to him. I'll tell you what, having Isaac here this year, you know, CRMC providing a trainer for us has been
huge.
awesome.
Huge. He's on the spot all the time.
Yep.
We're really appreciative of the hospital for partnering with us on that.
Yep. Kids love him.
Yeah, Rangers got to dig in here, make good passes. And here we go. Louis going to inbound.
Oh, it must be slick on that side of the floor.
Aitkin's-
Inbounds to Kavadovic, who's got it at the point.
And Aitkin's in man defense here.
Yep.
A lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure. Good screen by Andy. Nice job by Wyatt. We got to get there. Oh, 2 Aitkin guys. That's going to be on Andy. 40.
They're going to call a push there, it looks like.
Yeah, to me, it looked like the 2 Aitkin players collided in the air.
Yeah,
And Andy just happened to be the wrong guy at the wrong
That's
time.
going to give them free throws too now.
Yeah,
So
1-and-1 coming.
Rangers are going to have to keep their composure, take a deep breath here, settle in on the offensive end here, make some good passes.
I think that'll be Andy's 4th.
That's 5.
Oh, Andy's done.
Yeah, that'll be 5 for him.
Scoreboard
there.
had him at 3.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yep.
Not sure what they're calling here. They got some guys at half court. Refs are waving them in. We got a little bit of sorting out to do here.
Yeah, this is a 1-on-1, so we're not going to be standing around the free throw line.
Jacobson's going to be shooting the bonus for Aitkin. 70-65. The Rangers are leading. 2:47 left in the
47 to
second.
go, yep.
Yeah, in the second half here. A lot of time left. Rangers just need to secure this rebound. And Aitkin's going to bring the man pressure here, so they have to be ready for that.
Shot is up, off the back of the rim. Long rebound, Meyer with the rebound.
Get it to a guard here, okay? Be patient.
Lou's going to bring it up. And tipped ball, thankfully. Aitkin had possession, tried to flip it back.
Good hustle by
Stepped
Noah
on the line.
Moss there.
Yeah,
Noah
Moss,
hustled, but he
good
got
hustle.
on the line there. Louis going to inbound here. We need a good pass.
Inside to Ethan.
You know, Coach Hogue has those 4 timeouts still, so you know he's got to keep that in mind.
Use one of them here. Yep, there we go.
You can.
Back to Kavadovic at the point. Louis at the wing. Ball tipped by Aitkin. Out of bounds. Crosby will be inbounding right in front of Coach Hogue on the CI bench. Nope, they're going to let Kavadovic inbound.
2:29 left.
70-65 Rangers. Kavadovic inbounding. Ooh. Missed a backdoor cut right there.
Yep.
Tipped by Aitkin, out of bounds again.
They're playing Lubke really high. If he V-cut towards half court and cut in, I think they could have him. Wouldn't be a bad time for a timeout here.
Yep.
Draw something up.
Kavadovic in front of the Ranger bench. Lubke, Meyer, into Louis. Here we go. 3 ball from the corner from, oh wow.
Quick shot.
Osmus is on the bench for Aitkin right now. A little faster lineup for Aitkin.
And Moss is going to shoot that. They got to get a hand in his face.
Yeah, you got to get a fan. We're kind of lost defensively right now. Sitting in a 2-3 and nobody. We left Moss
Big
down.
block by Millsap.
Yep, big block. Came from the middle of the lane.
Moss went up for a nice little layup and good recognition by Millie to get his hand up there and knock that out. That would have been 2 points for sure.
For sure.
Sanford inbounding here.
Sanford inbounding. Aitkin, Crosby applying some pressure. Inbounds to Moss. They got it to Hansen at the free throw line. Back out to Moss, who's now moved to the point. Back to Hansen at the free throw line.
We got Baker in the corner there.
Baker in the corner.
Lubke's going to get a foul there.
Lubke's going to foul.
That's 3 on him. That's all right.
No easy buckets here this time of the game. 1:54 to go. Rangers still have a 5-point lead.
You know, these free throws are just like a timeout chance to breathe, catch your breath. Coach Hogue sitting on 4 timeouts here.
Yep.
Can we take one for him from up here, or is that not allowed?
We could. Yeah. Sanford makes the first one. 70-66 Rangers.
Been a great game.
Oh, fast pace.
Been a great game.
Fairly clean, I would say.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Both teams hustling real hard here.
Yeah.
Second one going up here for Sanford.
Rangers have Lupke, Millsap, Meyer, Kovacevic, and Stanton in the game right now. He misses it. Lupke with the rebound, but Jack Jacobson picked it away from him, but then dribbled it off his own foot. It's going to be Ranger ball. Lou Meyer inbounding in front of the Aitkin bench.
Man pressure here, so we need to get a screen.
Yep, a little
guard.
Press.
Got timeout.
Yep, lob inside to Stanton. Everybody clears out. Stanton's going to kick it to Kovacevic, who's going to get it over the timeline. Hard hand check right there.
Yeah, they're letting them play now.
Picked away. Ball is loose.
Loose ball. We got 2 guys on it. They're going to get a jump here.
Jump ball.
Yeah. You know, it's going to be possession, Crosby, Ironton there. So we'll have the ball with 1:36 left.
1:36 to go. 4-point lead. Yep.
In our backcourt here.
Yep. Lou Meyer again inbounding to Kovacevic and Stanton. Coach Hogue wisely takes a timeout here, set something up.
Well, here we are in the Galley Gym, 1:36 left in the opener of the season. Rangers lead 70-66 over the Gobblers. The stands are full. Like you said, it's been a clean, well-played game overall, so hope the Rangers can keep the fight in here and finish this one out.
Absolutely. Kovacevic was 16. So far, I think we've done a decent job on Osmus. He's been on the bench for quite a bit of the second half here. He's still, it appears, on the bench with 1:36 to go. Caleb Smith is having a nice game for Aitkin with 15.
He's a good shooter.
Yeah.
Yep. You know, we got Osmus for 16. Is that what?
That sounds right.
And that is an excellent night for the Rangers defensively to hold him to that. And like you said, they've been recognizing the double team, getting over there without fouling him, making it hard on him. He's not getting any easy buckets.
He hasn't been able to find the open shooter as often in the second half as he did in the first half. Ethan Millsap's having a nice night with 11, that length. Hotter in the first half than he's been in the second half, but he's played a nice, fundamentally sound game tonight.
It's good to see a little offensive output. Andy Taylor, they're going to need that out of him throughout the year. You know, he's going to need to be a 15 to 20 a game. You know, type guy. He's going to get you some rebounds, but they got to finish strong here because Aitkin's bringing the pressure, and they're going to probably foul here if they don't get a steal. They're going to make us make some free throws. So
we brought all 5 guys into the backcourt here. There's going to be
Meyer, Millie, Stanton, and Kovacevic.
They, after the timeout, moved Kovacevic up closer to the
28-foot line. Yeah, it was a jump ball. So good call by the officials. That helps us about 8 feet. So.
Keeps us from being pinned in the corner. Screen from Lupke, roll by Lou Meyer, inbounds to Stanton, who gets it over half court immediately.
And Coach Hogue's got 3 timeouts still, so if he needs to burn one, he can.
Ooh.
Yeah, he
just a bad pass by Stanton there. Into the backcourt.
Called the timeout. So we had a little
shots up. Yeah, he shot up. Crosby turned the ball over. They advance it. Jack Jacobson takes a shot. In the middle of his shot, Aitkin calls a timeout. The referees give it to him. Osmus looks like he's checking back in.
Yeah, as a coach there, you're just, you want to let them play, but at the same time, you want to settle them down and draw something up. So
1:22 to go in the second half here. Rangers still have a 4-point lead.
Yeah, both coaches coaching hard. Players are playing hard. You can't ask for a better opening night on a Tuesday in Crosby, Minnesota.
No kidding. Yeah, either team fouls will both be shooting them in bonus. CI with 8 team fouls, Aitkin with 6. Be interesting to see what happens here, Rick, with Aitkin has applied a lot of pressure that has given us a little bit of problem. Hopefully we can handle it here in the last minute 22.
We broke it nicely, but when Stanton got down here, 3 of our Rangers were still in the back court. They didn't hustle down, so he was playing ISO with that defender, and he put a lot of pressure on him. So everybody's got to hustle their butt down and then do some passing. He was trying
to get it to Kovacevic, and they just kind of
rushed
a poor
it a little
pass.
bit. Yeah. He could have almost taken that in and scored.
Yeah.
Played him one-on-one and
He
just
probably did
scored,
away,
but
at least drawn a foul.
this is good experience for them, though, because they're going to see a lot
Absolutely.
of pressure moving forward, and they need multiple ball handlers. You got to rely on everybody to take care of that ball. So here we go. Meyer Kavadovic, Lubke, Millie, and they got Bostrom out there, too. So
Aitkin's ball with Sanford inbounding on the baseline. Again, 1:22 to go. Crosby with a 4-point lead.
Referee's going to call a hold on Millsap there. He's kind of holding the cutter there a little bit.
Just kind of coat hanging him on the way by.
And they're going to get to the line there. Noah Moss, who is an excellent free throw shooter. I think he's over 80% last year. He doesn't miss much, so we'll see what happens.
He was the one they selected at the beginning of the game to shoot the 2-point technical.
Oh, did they? Okay, gotcha.
So Noah Moss' shot is up. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 70-67 with 1:22 here to go. He taking his second shot.
So on
here
a made ball here, we can use the baseline to run if we need to.
Yep. Shot is up. Same result. Lou inbounds. Kavadovic and Bostrom.
Clear out of there. Good call.
There we go.
Sanford fouled him 3 times.
Sanford kind of held Jack a little bit. And we'll be shooting.
Guy we want
That's
shooting.
the guy we want shooting.
So good ball security by Kavadovic there.
Did a good job of keeping his body between, the defender and the ball there. And Sanford was going to do anything. The only thing he had to do was either A, move his feet, or B, foul him. And he chose the second one.
Yeah. Big free throws here down the stretch.
Yep.
The old cliche, free throws win game. That is so true.
It very much is.
And tonight we're going to see that. So.
Yep. Jack with a couple dribbles. A little spin of the ball. Free throw is away. And bucket.
Take it.
Yep. 71-68. 1:20 to go in the second half here. Kavadovic about to take the second one of his 1-and-1.
Good to have a senior leader at the line.
Yes. He's a calm, high academic kid. This is the kind of guy you want leading your basketball team. Nothing but the bottom on that. 4-point lead for the Rangers. 1:20 to go. Aitkin inbounds the ball. Caleb Smith with it. Over to Moss. Jacobson in the corner. Long three. Nothing. Oh, gets the tip inside to Osmus. Oh, man.
Osmus got his own rebound. Lubke fouled him on the way up. That's going to be an and one.
Action was fast there. Lubke got caught on the high side of him. And Osmus kind of fell towards the basket, threw it, tried to shoot it, ended up getting his own rebound. And as we regained.
And that'll be 4 on Lubke. Not that it's a huge deal right now, but that's 4. And Aitkin's doing a little sub. Moss is going to come out, and they got Baker coming in here for a little offense defense.
Little quicker defender there.
Yep.
Osmus free throw away. Also nothing but the bottom of the net. 72-71, 1:06 to go. Rangers inbounds to Kavadovic. Man-to-man defense by Aitkin, clears everybody out. He's being defended by Sanford, and now switch to Baker. Yep. Bostrom.
Coach Hogas.
Yep.
Yeah, good call.
Body by Jacobson.
Yep. Still 16 seconds on the shot clock when he had that foul.
Yeah.
So I think the Rangers are doing the right thing, trying to run a little clock here.
Just keep moving the ball. Yep. You can't be standing still at a time like this.
With that man pressure, if they dribble into him, they're going to draw fouls. So I think that's wise of Jack to just dribble that right at him. So Jack's got 2 more here. Or 1-and-1, actually.
1-and-1, yep. 18 fouls for Aitkin, 10 for Crosby. First one of the 1-and-1 is up. And nothing but the bottom again.
Free throws win games.
Yep. Kavadovic with the ball, a couple dribbles. 46 seconds to go. Shot is up. Nothing but the bottom again. 74-71 Rangers, 46 to go. Aitkin inbounds it. Caleb Smith brings it up for the Rangers. CI in a 2-3 zone. Bodying up, Osmus came up to the high post. Short on the 3 by Smith.
Smith just a little short. Louis got the ball.
Louis has got it.
Timeout, John. John's calling timeout. Good call over here.
Nice,
He had timeout down here.
Not making fun of Louis when I say this, but that is not the guy we want handling the ball at that moment. Did a great job rebounding, controlled it.
Yep.
He did what he was supposed to.
Louis has been scrappy down the
He's
stretch.
very scrappy.
He's had a nose for the ball.
All night.
Like you said, he's probably not the guy you're going to say, get it to him as your one. But anyway, Coach Hogue recognized that, called the timeout. They're going to have 10 seconds to get it across now.
Yep.
The shot clock is off. So
Shot clock is off
we're
at
under
28:09 to go.
35. Yeah.
Yep. 74-71 Rangers right here. Aitkin with 18 fouls. So if they do foul us, we will be in the one that we'll still be shooting 1-1.
Yep. Aitkin's probably going to come out, bring some pressure, go for a steal. If they don't get the steal, probably foul. So it's important to secure that ball. We're in their backcourt. It should be at the 28-foot line here. So we'll see what happens. But first order of business is getting it in, hopefully or preferably to our guard, and kind of clearing out and taking it from there. So.
Yeah, Aitkin tonight in these situations has tried to just double the open man. You know, they have the three guys defending two back there, leaving the guy that's inbounding the ball wide open.
Okay.
So Coach Hogue here, I know, will have a play drawn up.
Yep. Keep an eye out, too, in our front court if we can sneak a guy, that way.
Oh, we're going to inbound on the baseline.
Okay.
Lou Myers inbounding with Bostrom and Kovacevic.
Nope. You're right. They're not going to put anybody on the inbounder. So.
No, they got three guys there.
We're going to need a good screen, a good seal, and get this in.
Inbounds to Millsap. Came up from the backcourt. Got it to Louis.
All right.
Osmus follows Lou Meyer.
Louis going to the line.
24-4 to go. Rangers have a 74-71 lead. Lou Meyer at the line. The Rangers lineup right now is Jack Kovacevic, Josh Bostrom, Lou Meyer, Caden Lubke, and Ethan Millsap.
Yeah, 5 seconds came off the clock there. So.
That was good. Yep. Good communication by the Rangers. Jack is already back on defense. Lou's first shot is up. Rims out. Ethan Millsap, had it. Aitkin poked it away. Yep.
Moss has got it there.
Moss has got it over to Sanford. Back to Moss. Osmus, top of the key.
They're going to need a three-pointer here. So.
Yep, Aitkin timeout. 13.1 to go. 74-71 Rangers. Both teams are in the double bonus. Rick, what are the keys here for the last 13 seconds?
Well, first of all, we got to play man defense without fouling. We're up 3. Guard the perimeter, a hand in anybody's face. Moss, Baker, Jacobson. They got the ball. We have to have a hand in their face without fouling.
What do you think of in situations like this? I know some teams have fouled intentionally here to shoot the 2 free throws.
You know, I don't
take away the 3 ball.
I don't like that because they have such a dominant rebounder and awesome. I think if they made the first one, missed the second, I think he could get that rebound and go up there and put it in. So I'd play good, disciplined man defense, no fouls on the three-pointer.
I agree. Hand out, hand in the face, and box out.
Yep, and you know you got to guard Smith. You know you got to guard Jacobson. And even Sanford, he can shoot too. So number 3, 12, and 23 get a hand in their face.
Yep. Aitkin will be inbounding on the far side of the court in front of the CI student section.
Interesting, Stanton's on the bench. I didn't know if they were going to put him in for defense, but here we go.
Bostrom.
Kovacevic is guarding Smith.
Bostrom and Lou Meyer pressuring. Ethan Millsap is on Moss right now.
I would leave him alone.
Yep.
Let him have it. Wouldn't even guard him.
Jacobson. They're trying to get a 3 ball here.
Let him have it.
Let him have it.
Yep.
Game over. Rangers win. They dumped the ball inside to Osmus. He took a dribble and dunked it, not being super aware of the situation. 74.
Wisely left him alone and didn't foul Osmus.
Didn't
let him make it.
Did not even get the shot off. 74-71. Rangers win. And anticlimactic ending is the way I would summarize that.
Down the stretch, the Rangers executed exactly what they needed to do. They took care of the ball. They made some free throws.
Away.
They took the 3-point away. Great win for CI Rangers to start off the year.
Like I said, you were kind of expecting that 3 ball to go up, and they opted to dump it inside to Osmus, who took a dribble and dunked it as time expired.
The Rangers brought their perimeter defense way out, and they would have had to shoot one from the volleyball line if they wanted an open 3. So they were willing to give them that 2-pointer, and Aitkin took it.
They took it.
So we'll take that.
I guess they solved the problem. Do you give them the 2? and get the ball back. They gave him the 2, except time expired.
You know, you could almost not even guarded Osama down the stretch and just let him give it to him and let him shoot the 3, I guess. But anyway, congratulations to Coach Hogue on his first career win as a head coach here. So great night to be a Ranger.
Yeah, Coach Galvich would be proud of how this game ended here. We're going to talk to our sponsors one more time, and we'll go through some stats at the end of the game here.
Awesome. We'll have a couple players up here too. So,
if you are interested in advertising with Rangers Live, please contact Clay Twig, the activities director in the activities department at Crosby Ironton High School. We are offering many different opportunities for you to advertise with Rangers Live, and all the proceeds go back to the student athletes of Crosby Ironton High School. Thank you so much for your support, and go CI Go.
Welcome back. This is Mike Gindorf. Rick Ollie signed off. We have Andy Taylor here. Andy, what were Coach Hogue's keys for the game today?
Man, honestly, defense, boards, got to hit the boards all game. Knowing that they got that big guy, we got to double him. Don't let him be a menace on the boards during the game. Rotate well in our zone, and that was it.
Yeah, those were good keys. I thought we did a really nice job, Andy, of controlling the pace of the game. There were a few minutes there where it got chaotic. We got through those and continue to control that pace. Did Coach Hogue talk anything about the pace of the game tonight?
Oh, yeah, we want to run. We want to run. We love running up the floor, getting quick baskets. That's pretty much the entire main offense of the season. We have that offense that we set up, that secondary that we fall into, that's going to be really well too. And controlling the defensive side of the ball, staying hot the entire time.
I thought you guys did a really nice job. You had 17 points on the night. You did foul out, but you had a big body in there to deal with. I thought you guys did a really nice job of double teaming him and controlling the glass on both sides and limiting his touches. You got a lot of turnovers off of tips and things like that. Talk about the play, the double team. How did you guys work on that this week, getting ready for a guy this size?
Yeah, so we would take their statistically poorest shooter, and we'd take the guy on him, and we would call the shooter the dork. So whoever had the dork, whoever had the dork would be double teaming the big guy with me or Caden or whoever was in, and we'd let him kind of stay out on the three-point line. If he cut, we'd have people rotate over to help.
Nice. Great game. Andy, you have Thursday, you're at Pequot Lakes, and Friday at Mora. Talk to us about those matchups.
So Pequot, they're a pretty big school. They got pretty big guys, but I mean, full confidence in my team to go up there and have a good game. Mora, they like to blitz. They're a fast-paced team just like us, but I have full faith in my team that we can go up there, play good defense, play good offense, and have a game. That
sounds good. Andy, you guys played a great game tonight. Like I said, we liked the way that you started the pace, or kept the pace up for the game. You played a great defensive game, limiting second shots and things like that. You sunk your free throws. We do need to work on that dunk at the beginning of the game, don't we?
Yeah, I got to get higher. Got to get up there.
Yeah, and the one pregame, we probably need to be aware where the officials are.
Yep, that was costly. I won't do that anymore.
Well, good lesson for everybody. Talk about some of the younger guys on the team tonight. Wyatt Stanton, first varsity action. How did he do?
Oh, yeah, he did phenomenal. He's been putting in a lot of hard work in the offseason, getting up tons of shots. Super proud of him. The younger guys on the bench, I mean, they did a phenomenal job being there to support, being there to yell, calling out screens, stuff like that. Just phenomenal job on the bench.
Talk about Josh Bostrom coming off the bench.
Yeah, he's super big. Like, we got to rotate, so having him being able to come in and just be like a general player. I mean, he's played 1, 2, 3, all of the guard positions. He's not the biggest guy, so we're not going to put him in the 4 or 5, but having him come off the bench is huge for relief.
Yeah,
and he's solid
he did a nice job. He played within his skill set clearly. Didn't make many mistakes. Did a nice job controlling what he could do.
Yep.
That's what you want from a guy, right? Talk about you and Caden Lupke. You're two completely different players. Like I said on the broadcast earlier, and I mean it with all the love involved. He's got some junk in his trunk. he's a little different, stronger, lower player than you are, and you're so long and quicker than he is. Talk about the difference between you two and what problems that poses for opposing posts.
Yeah, I mean, I'm lanky. I'm not the biggest guy. So I got to get real low when I'm guarding that big guy in the paint. So I have the center of mass on my side. But, I mean, Caden, he's a brick wall. I mean, if I'm driving to the paint, he's the last guy I want to see. He'll stand straight up and just eat you alive. You can't shoot over him. You can't shoot around him. He plants his feet. And, I mean, not even Osmus. Like, Osmus has trouble getting through there.
Yeah, you guys did a really nice job of double teaming him and keeping him from turning his hips and getting square to the basket. That was a great job. Andy, great first game from you. Thank you for coming up and visiting with us. Absolutely. Clay is back here. We'll kind of go through some stats and kind of lock up this game. Yeah. Good luck Thursday against Pequot and Friday against Mora.
Thank you.
Well done, young man.
Well, we got that to work, Mike. I don't know how I did that, but the scoreboard, we were having some connectivity issues from the scoreboard console to the actual computer. We have this really nice video scoreboard, but we also have a problem with the video scoreboard is you have to run through a connection to a connection. So we were able to work it out, but more importantly, we are joined by Coach John Hogue.
Hey guys, how
Coach
are you?
John, we want to say congratulations on your first varsity win.
Oh, thanks. I really appreciate it. I don't know how much of a voice I have for you guys last time.
Oh, that's all right. These questions will be softballs for you anyway.
I hope so.
We early in the game, Clay and I were talking about like the noticeably faster pace.
Yes.
And we thought we did an excellent job of playing fast but not chaotic. Talk about that.
So really what we're trying to do is anything on a make or a miss, we want to get out right away. So we want to get the ball up the sideline, but like you're saying, Gindy, there's times you can get the ball up and you can't. So in practice, we try to rep a lot that if the first look isn't there and the layup isn't there, then let's get into our offense.
Yeah, we thought you did a nice job controlling Osmus in the post. The double really was effective on him. They did find a little bit of success at the end of the first half there. When they brought Hansen on the opposite side as he was.
Yes.
Talk about your defensive plan and how that worked.
Yeah, so we had a plan going into this. Obviously, Osmus is a heck of a ball player.
Correct.
I mean, it's one of those things that, he's going to get his, but we were just trying to contain him the best we could. So we picked a couple players that we thought we were going to double off of, and then we used Louis Meyer. And I got to give all the credit to Louis Meyer.
Yeah.
Louis did a phenomenal job of getting over to everybody to double teaming. And then the other part is the rest of the team. They're the rotation. When you double team, you got two guys guarding three. And we rep that out in practice pretty much every day. That's something that we rep out, so we take pride in that.
Yeah, that looked really good tonight. Talk about, you had two young guys out there that haven't had a lot of varsity experience. Well, actually, Lou probably doesn't have a ton of varsity experience either. He played a great game, but Wyatt Stanton and Josh Bostrom,
yes,
both in their first varsity starts, looked outstanding.
Both of those guys have put so much time in. I can't ask more from the kids that, we're done with practice and I look over and it's all those kids. They're still shooting in the gym. As a coach, that's really all you can ask for from each one of those kids. And, Josh, coming here, he played at Lake Region last year. And so this is a much faster pace, but he's picked it up very, very well. We've been very happy with how Josh has picked it up, and we know his trajectory is just going to keep going up.
Your scoring leaders tonight, Andy Taylor obviously had a very, very good first half. Got in a little foul trouble in the second half. Ethan Millsop, great first half. Jack Kovatovich, solid all game long. Caden Lupke didn't score a lot.
His presence underneath against Osmus was amazing.
Yeah, Caden, I got to give credit too. I hope his parents are listening too, because look, we don't come out with a win without Caden Lupke.
Absolutely not. You're so correct.
Caden played an absolute wall down there. Thanks to you, Gindy, and your football and the linemen. One sport right to another. And Caden did a phenomenal job. He did a good job just staying as a wall, and that's what we wanted with Osmus was. If he was going to beat us, we wanted him to shoot jump shots.
Yeah, that was I thought one of the biggest things that Caden offered tonight was.
Correct.
I kind of hassled him a little bit online.
Yes.
I said he's got a little bit of junk in his trunk. He's a different player than Andy is down low.
Yes.
He's strong. He's solid. He's going to Osmus is going to have trouble turning him.
Yes.
And getting around him where, Andy and Ethan are both real long guys, long, skinny guys. You're not moving Caden.
No, Caden is thick. That's that defensive lineman.
Yeah.
You are not moving him. So
Yeah.
that was the thing with Osmus was we're going to double you. if you can make moves, good for you. If you can shoot from the outside, we were going to give him that, but we're trying to do everything we could to keep him out of the paint, and I think he still scored 20 tonight.
Yeah, he had a heck of a game, but one thing that I really noticed towards the end there as I was up close and personal running everything down there is you let the game come to your kids. You didn't keep them that pace. You needed to slow it down to build that lead back up. Kind of talk about that approach, because the most of the game was grab and go, but then you really slowed it down, and Jack was walking into the offense and looking for the correct shot.
Yeah, to be honest with you guys, I could hear Galovich in the back of me going, hey, John, their 2-3 is back. Get set up. Get set in your offense. Because in the first half, every time we ran in our offense in their zone, we got good shots. I mean, we had layups to open, wide open threes to open. The only thing I'd like to see us do a little bit more would be drive. I mean, obviously, but that'll come with some more reps.
Yeah, they when they shifted to that 2-3 zone in the second half there, they were able to pressure our ball handlers a little bit more.
Yes.
Correct.
And, like the old adage is you want to penetrate, collapse that zone a little bit and kick it to guys. If they don't collapse, you end up with short jumpers and layups. So I thought you guys did a really, really nice job.
Thanks,
I thought from the free throw line, we looked really solid.
Yeah, in the first half, you only
many.
missed one. In the second half, I didn't catch it all, but it looks like we only might have missed 2. So 3, I mean, you guys shot probably over 80% from the line tonight.
Yeah, they shot really well. I mean, that's something else in practice we really pride in. We run every day. I mean, we are running in practice, and then we condition after every day. And the kids go right to the free throw line. And so that's kind of the thing here is they're used to shooting free throws tired. That's kind of what we try to do in practice is get them used to being tired so that when a game time comes, they're right in normal mode.
Yeah, the old adage of make practice hard so the games are easy.
Games are easy. They have to go, right?
Yeah.
John, talk about the things that you have that you want to work on, that you saw in the game, the adjustments you're going to make and things like that as you get ready for the end of the week here with Pequot and Mora.
Well, obviously, we got to rebound better. I mean, that's going to be something we are absolutely going to have to do. I thought defensively we rotated very well. Now it's collapsing on the box out. From real quick, just looking at it, there were, especially in the second half, we had lots of opportunities to get rebounds, and we had each guy looking at each other. And that's when Aitkin kind of made that run again, is they had a couple rebounds, which brought them right back into the game. So rebounding has to be a must. So
especially against Pequot, they really crashed the boards hard.
Yeah, and I mean, everybody knows that we had snow days last week, so one of the things I talked to the guys in the locker room was, especially at the end of the game when we're getting trapped, we're going to add a couple other things that we didn't quite have in yet. And so I'm not going to give that away, obviously. But so we're going to look to do that because we are expecting Pequot Lakes to run a full court trap, and that's usually what they've done in the past. So we're just going to expect that to be the same thing. And we know Moore is phenomenal. They're kings of the conference. It is what it is. And we know that. And they're going to play stifling defense. They're going to play up hard. They're going to play in your nose. And so we're just going to have to handle it.
If I'm not mistaken, they did graduate pretty heavy.
Yeah, they graduated
a lot.
I mean, they
reloaded.
They were good.
You saw them this summer once.
Yeah, we played in Mora's summer league, and we actually played Mora 4 times in the summer, and they actually kept putting us on there. They wanted to keep playing us.
Of course they did.
So we got a lot of good looks this summer from and playing them. So yeah, they did reload. They got a really good point guard again. The JV coach, I can't think of his name, but his son plays in the post. Phenomenal athlete.
Yeah.
So yeah, they kind of reloaded.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, Mike. You had another question.
No, I was going to say, good luck this week. You guys look great. It was an awesome start to the season.
Thanks.
The pace was
fun.
The pace was fun to watch.
It really was.
And I mean no disrespect to Coach Galovich when I say that. I know he was always slow it down, get into your sets, fundamentally sound all the way. Not that you weren't. I'm not saying that either.
No. And it's just like I said, I absolutely love Galovich, and Coach Galovich has actually called me twice in the last couple of weeks. We've had a lot of good conversations of just kind of for me to bounce ideas off him and tell him kind of at the scrimmage what went well and what didn't go well.
Right.
And he kind of let me know, yes, John, that's normal. Or yes, John, that's why we would rep this. But to go back to the galley thing, that's to go back in the second half. That's what we did. We actually went galley style. We went Coach Galovich style.
That's what I was getting to. You could see.
I slowed it down. We had a conversation. We just got right back into our offense in that zone, and then once we did that, everything started clicking again. So
So not only your first varsity win against Aitkin.
Yeah, I'm smiling.
We all are.
We all are.
We all know this is the one we got to get.
Yep.
This is the important one.
The girls took care of business tonight too, handily.
Yeah, what this final score ended up?
I didn't see the final.
Yeah, I know it wasn't close. It was 59-9 at half.
59-9 at half.
Okay, well, it was not that here.
No. Hey,
we had
a 1 point win's the same as a 50-point win.
You know, and talk about the 1 point win just at the end of the game. You know,
what defense at the end of the game? My goodness, we didn't even talk on that.
So, you know, I got to give my kids a lot of credit. That was, you know, we called that timeout too, and we kind of went over, you know, what we wanted to do, and we had kind of gone zone at the end of the game there, and I went man. And so what we were doing is I drew up what I thought number 3 was going to do. It was going to come off a couple screens.
Yep, and try to get an open look.
Yep, and we knew that, and so we had Jack on him. And we knew that if we had to, we were going to switch, and we were going to do anything we could, except number 3 was not going to shoot the ball. If somebody else made that 3, that was fine.
Yeah, go to overtime.
Yep, and we told the kids a layup means nothing, which is why when Osmus went, the kids were like, that means nothing. And so
Thank goodness they just, he didn't. Instinctively, you go after that shot, but they didn't. That was smart. Such a smart play on them.
And I got to give my coaching staff a lot of credit. So, again, my coaching staff was there. I mean, a little bit different. I mean, they're all young. They all have each kid, and they're helping, and when kids come out, instead of them going out now, I mean, they're going and sitting right in the middle of all these coaches, you know, and I can't say enough about my coaching staff. I absolutely love these guys. 100% this win was all the kids and that coaching staff. I had nothing to do with it. I'll give them all the credit. It was amazing. Everybody came together, you know, especially when, you know, they're returning pretty much their whole team.
Yeah.
You know?
I do have to ask one question before we go here, John. Mr. Ollie and I had a conversation about the strategy of, you know, we both felt the same way about it. How do you feel about at the end of a game like that in a situation just hacking the guy right away and putting him on the line to shoot the 2 so they can't shoot the 3?
You know, honestly, Gindy, I think it's a situational thing. See, in our situation, I didn't feel like on the anti we were getting the ball in appropriately. So I didn't want to foul a guy, give him 2 points, and then try to, you know, struggle on the anti. So that's where we went, is we were just going to switch man. So, you know.
We agree with you.
Yeah, okay.
Especially with Osmus. If Osmus is not the one you're fouling.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, if
or Isaiah Baker.
Well, you know, the other thing is this. You got to realize, too, let's say it's anybody else, and we follow them. They make their first one. They're going to miss their second. And we couldn't keep Osmus off the board.
Yeah, so that was what we brought. That was the point that Rick and I both brought up. Is you don't want to cut Osmus loose underneath there.
No, absolutely not. And we did everything that we could to try to stop that, which was, again, with our coaching staff and everybody, I was like, hey, look, let's go 5 here. And they were like, absolutely. You know, we talked about a little quick, like, do we foul on this situation? But because we couldn't keep Osmus off, again, the kid's an animal. He's amazing.
Yeah.
He's going to finish this year, have an amazing career. I just talked to his mom and dad, just a great family.
Yes.
You know, I just wish them nothing but the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, congratulations, sir. We appreciate you spending some time with us.
Yeah, we got in the weeds there. That was fun.
Yeah, we went deep there.
We did.
That was a good time. Mr. Wood, the wrestling coach, did hear Clay and I and said we sound like Bob and Doug McKenzie. So we gave him a little koo-loo-koo-koo-koo thing.
Yes, we did. Well, you can take that.
Well, I hope he doesn't tell me what I sound like right now, because I'm sure he can't even hear me.
He's snoozing.
Yeah, he's sound asleep. So, hey, best of luck the rest of the week, sir.
Thank
you.
We
appreciate you spending time with us.
Gindy.
Yeah. Good luck to you the rest of the way here.
Did I finish the first part, Clay?
First part's done.
Okay.
First part's done.
Sure. Got to check in with the AD.
That's right.
Thank you so much. And, hey, I want to thank Clay. Thank you for everything you've done for me and you continue to do. And Gindy, thank you.
Yep.
Gindy just called me the other night. So people at home, you know, he's not a basketball coach, but he called in to just check on me. So I want to thank both of you guys for all the support you've been giving all of us. And, you know, anything that I'm going to say first and foremost, or the last that I'm going to leave you with is it's always go see I go.
That's right, baby.
That's right.
Have a great night, John.
Thanks, John. Well, that was fun.
That was real fun.
What a night here at the Galbraith Gymnasium. The Rangers with the 74-73 win. And just there was runs.
There was runs. Like I said, the Rangers did a really, really nice job tonight of controlling the pace, staying out of the chaos. And when they did get into it, they quickly rectified themselves. And like I said, Coach Hogue made a couple good strategic moves at the right times. You know, slowing the offense down a little bit, getting into some sets and dealing with the 2-3 zone and things like that. They did a nice job of minimizing turnovers, making their free throws, and rebounding when they had to.
You know, he might not have been on the sidelines tonight, but Coach Galovich had a lot to go with that. Those last 5 minutes of the game, that's exactly what Gally would have done.
Yeah,
and we played for him, and we've seen that.
Yeah, we knew exactly what was coming. And, you know, Coach Hogue playing for him and also coaching underneath him for all those years. You could tell that those lessons were well learned, and he passed them on well to his players tonight.
So what grade do you think Noah will give you tonight?
You know, I don't think he's going to know who Bob and Doug McKenzie were, like we were called earlier. So not really sure. I'll get some.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you betcha, eh?
Yeah, eh?
Take off. So we get done here. I'll go home and I'll ask, see if Mrs. Gendorf, she listens. She'll be honest with me.
Yeah, that could not be a fun conversation.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, we did have the superintendent come up and join you, so we couldn't have been that bad.
We had to kind of wing it there for a few minutes, so that was good. So
want to thank everybody for joining us tonight here at Crosby Ironton High School in the Dave Gallups Gymnasium. The Rangers once again knock off the Gobblers 74-73, and we're going to leave you with our sponsors. Mike, thanks for joining us, and I know you'll be back on the call later sometime this season.
Yep. Thank you.
Go CI, go. Live. Always Painting. Otto Smith Service Group. Crosby Ironton Sports Boosters. CI Transportation. Canna Wine Bar. The City of Crosby. Coach's Bar and Restaurant. Crosby Ironton Courier. Cuyuna Country Auto Center. Cuyuna Lakes Part City. Cuyuna Regional Medical Center. The Deer Stand. Deerwood Bank. Deerwood Technologies, Seth Jackson of Edward Jones Crosby, French's Automotive, High Wheel Confectionery, Hope Tech Unlimited, Hydraulic Carpet, Godfried Plumbing and Heating, Iron Range Eatery, KK Advertising, Coop Funeral Home. Thank you to the following sponsors of Rangers Live: Lutheran Social Service of Minnesota, Mid-Minnesota Federal Credit Union of Crosby, Mike Melanich of Coldwell Banker, Minnesota Tees, Mission Beach Resort, North Central Transfer, Range Disposal Services, Tom Cruziter and Tyler Hendrickson of Real Estate Pros and Coldwell Banker, Remax Advantage Plus, a Peitig Properties Group, R&R Landscaping and Construction in Aitkin, The Spalding House, Steve's Residential Drafting, T&J Services, Taconite Canteen and Event Center, Tremolo Communications, Unity Bank of Crosby, Zopik, the new age of concrete removal.